Testing audio. Testing audio. Le testing la audio. Le testing la audio. Mamma mia. Le testing la audio. Mamma mia. Okay, cool. Awesome. Well, awesome. I'm gonna play some freaking Dark Souls. I love Dark Souls. This game is like my favorite game ever. It is so good. I don't think we're gonna have. I think this is gonna be the last character I do for Dark Souls, probably ever. At least for a long time. Maybe if they update the game or something. But I think I'm gonna do everything I didn't do for the other character. I'm gonna go all the way with this character, and I'm gonna do basically everything I didn't do on the other character, which is a lot. That's actually a lot of stuff. So I'm not gonna be able to leave myself too much here for a hypothetical third character. I mean, maybe, who knows, right? But well, let's get on it. Oh, so we'll go +6-2. Whatever, that's good enough. That'll be our designation. Female, of course. God, I'll be looking perf. We want to be warrior, absolutely. Warrior is actually really good. There's a lot of good things about warrior. We'll go master key just because. Let's just go average, it's fine. And then we'll go. What was in the last one? I guess we'll just go Delta Farmer. Why not? Whatever, right? Let's just get this show on the road. Yeah, bun. That's great. We're looking kawaii as hell. We'll go red. Look at that. See, 2 seconds together. And we came up with somebody who looks pretty snazzy. Now, here's the thing about this. Here's the thing about this character. So why we're going warrior, right? So we basically need the strength, and we want the dex. I think we have more resistance than we probably could otherwise do with, but we like the other stats are pretty good. It's good. We start with a decent shield too. There's just sort of no reason not to do warrior, in my opinion. I think that we could do some other starting class. I think for the other character I did deprived, which was fun, and it's actually a pretty good starting class. Actually, believe it or not, deprived is actually shockingly good because you have very even stats, and so you have sort of no weak points. So you can sort of do whatever you want with that character. It's actually a really fun character, or I mean, it's actually a really good start. Actually, believe it or not, it only in Dark Souls 2 is deprived like really terrible. In most of the games, it's actually pretty okay. Because you end up with, yeah, there's the like having well-balanced stats is actually pretty meaningful. What's up, dude? How you doing, Terry KO X4Y? How are you doing? You like Dark Souls 1? Because I sure do. Let me tell you. There's nothing. I'm kind of freewheeling this. I'm freewheeling this. I didn't do a whole lot of study or practice or anything for this, so we're doing it right off the rip. But I know the game well enough that I got a pretty good idea what we're doing here. So that's, which I hate to admit. I hate to admit I'm freewheeling this a little bit, but I know what I'm doing. I might need to do a little bit of digging for some stuff, but I'm pretty sure I have all the pieces in place. No, what I mean is I start a new game and then I go all the way to +6. So I'm doing like New Game Plus, all bosses, like 7 times, basically. So I just go through the game 7 times, basically, is what I'm saying. I don't start at +7. I would have to have already done that work off stream, which like I'm not opposed to, but I don't think there's any like call for it. You know what I mean? Like no one's like, show us your completed character or whatever. Like I don't know, maybe I don't know. I'm not like saying, oh, I'll never do that or whatever.
Regrettably.
Okay, thank you, Oscar. Thank you. So yeah, we're gonna kill. Pyromancies will come into play, definitely. Definitely. Pyromancies are probably going to be something I'm going to want to use. Because there just isn't... Miracles just are so crappy and terrible. Miracles are so terrible that you kind of have to use Pyromancies. Like, I'll also use a bow and arrow, too. I don't think Pyromancies are going to be my... Honestly, I could make Pyromancies a priority, but I don't want to, like, rely on them entirely. But I could, right? I could go, like, all Pyromancies here. Boom. Still got it. There's only a couple spots where you really need Pyromancies. I actually might not use Pyromancies, it's hard to say. Because there's really only a couple spots you need them. Like, Tomb of the Giants are pretty okay. To kill the stupid guys. To kill the dumb, goofballs. So maybe I won't do Pyromancies? I don't know. But I kind of want Power Within as well. If I'm not going to use other kinds of magic, uh-oh. I sort of don't see a reason not to use Power Within. I mean, we'll see. There's definitely going to be some, like, sequence breaking type stuff. You know, it wouldn't be a Dark Souls New Game Plus character without that kind of fun stuff. Ow. Whatever. Definitely going to be a little sequence breaking. Probably nothing too crazy, but definitely some sequence break. I may need to already look something up, actually. Okay. Let me triple check something here. So I know what I'm doing. What's it? Lloyd's Talisman? Where do I get these? DS1. I need Lloyd's Talisman. Sorry. I need Lloyd's Talismans. There's some in the chest. Undead Merchant. For 500. Okay, cool. And then, what's the other thing I need? What's it called? Covetous Silver Serpent Ring. Let's see. Where is this? Where's Covetous Silver? See, I probably should have done some work into this, but whatever. Okay, so there's only the two. There's only the two items I need, basically. That's all that matters. But yeah, as far as I know, Pyromancies are definitely on the table. I don't see a reason to... Because they're not very good. The thing is, you can beat the game and all bosses with Pyromancies. Absolutely, right? But what you can't do is... But after a certain point, they kind of lose their edge. They stop being as effective after a while. That's kind of the issue with Pyromancies. So I could like do a third character that's like, oh, Pyromancies or something, but it'd be very terrible. But like honestly, maybe I should hold that off for a third character. I don't know. Maybe I won't do Pyromancies just because it's... Yeah, I actually might not just because it's more work than necessary. Like I don't want to have to spend the souls to upgrade the weapon and stuff or whatever. So maybe I won't. We'll decide. What's up, man? Gamer indeed. Yeah, you better believe it. I'm out here gaming. Y'all ready for this? Bum 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 bum. Okay, we're gonna start. Well, speaking of gaming, we're gonna do some gamer stuff right off the rip here, actually. So we're gonna go to 16 strength. That's really important. And then we're gonna gamer this like out of control. I'm gonna gamer this the hardest way I know how. The only way I know how. I'm gonna gamer this the ultimate gamer way. No, we're not doing Zweihander. I'm gonna do Claymore instead, actually. What do you actually? Maybe I will do Zweihander. What's the strength requirement on it? Zweihander is not a bad idea, actually. Zweihander is like actually legitimately not a bad idea. It's a really great item. But I think Claymore is probably more up my alley. I think Claymore is what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm just gonna do Claymore. But that's one of the two is definitely in the cards. That's for darn sure. What's the where is it? Oh, it's on the stupid Hellkite Bridge. Oh, boo. 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 You know how I feel about the Hellkite Bridge. Okay, let's gamer this right out the rip, right off the start. Let's just like go ham. I can't remember where to go. I'm sorry. Okay, it's this way. Let's just if we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this right. Let's not even pretend. Let's just go all the way. Let's go all the way tonight. No regrets, just love. As Katy Perry says. Oh, it's gonna be Faith. It's gonna be Faith Dex. Absolutely. There's no other way to do it except for like magic strength. You can do magic strength, and really, honestly, you don't even need strength. If you're doing magic strength, you don't really need strength, but it's nice. Oh yeah. No, I did do League of Legends content, but I stopped doing League of Legends content because it's like I still play sometimes. But I just like I felt bad because the videos were just like never gonna last forever, and also a lot of the stuff I did was like weird and experimental, and so I would get like nasty comments, which like is fine a little bit, but it's one of those things where I just didn't want to have to deal with that, and so I didn't like and plus I don't want to have to play League of Legends that much. Like I usually don't play that League of Legends that much, and I feel really bad because I did delete those videos and I probably shouldn't have, but it's whatever. I don't want them to like clutter up the situation, and I don't want the algorithm to think that I'm like a League of Legends YouTuber and stuff like that. So it's like tough. It's a tough choice I had to make. Oh shoot! I probably yeah, whatever. Yeah, that's the other issue. Is like I try to make my guide videos last forever, and that's been a surprisingly effective strategy for me as a YouTuber. Is my Dark Souls videos continue to grow, which is like actually really shocking. Yeah, right. Yep, right to Blighttown. We're just gonna full send it. We're gonna full send it. I don't even care. We're just gonna full send it. So the issue is that for these videos, my Dark Souls videos continue to grow. So I'm kind of an like my YouTube strategy is kind of anti-meta. Where what I'm doing is I'm producing content that's supposed to last forever, right? We're like when you think of the YouTube ecosystem, you think of an ecosystem where videos come out, they make their money, or they get their views, and then they just kind of stop, right? Like, you know, Penguin Zero or whatever, where he releases a reaction video every day, or whatever. He talks about something every day, and that video gets its views, and then it stops getting its views when the next video comes out and stuff like that. And I'm kind of running an anti-meta strategy where my plan is to make videos that get views forever. And it's actually kind of paid off a little bit. It hasn't paid off completely, but it's paid off a little bit. Where I have these Dark Souls videos that I made years ago, and people are still watching them. And so I try to make my videos last forever, and that's the issue. Yeah, well, that's the thing, is that most people already know it. No, I thank you. That actually means a lot to me. I try really hard to make videos that are like as densely informative as possible, so you can get out there and you can play the game and love it, because it is a really great video game. And there's nothing quite like experience. Like, people sometimes come to me and they're like, oh, I don't understand what you're talking about. And it's like, bro, just play the game. Just do yourself a favor and play the game, and as you play it, you'll figure out what I'm talking about. Is my opinion. Because I love these games. They're so good. They're like really, really, really good. But I mean, you know, I sometimes I think to myself I could be more entertaining, which is why I stream. And then that way it's a lot easier for me to be entertaining. Okay, what am I doing stabbing that guy? Yeah, I mean, you know, and that's the nice thing, is I do feel like nobody else is doing it quite like me, which is kind of cool. Maybe not always good, but maybe not always a good thing, but it definitely works for me. A little bit at least. It's fun to do. It's, you know, it's a nice hobby to have. Sit there, do some streaming, do some YouTube type stuff. It gives me a good reason to play this game again, which I love. Okay. Oh, we got it. Yeah, we're already in. We're in, everybody. Oh no, no katanas. No, that's actually, like, I hate katanas so much. They're so bad. Katanas are so bad. Like, this just ain't, like, in Dark Souls 2 they're okay. In Dark Souls 3 they're also okay. Well, they're not that bad. They're bad, but they're not that bad. It's not like they're the worst things in the game or something. But they're pretty mid in this game. Yeah, well that's the thing. That's the whole goal, is to be like just full blown like just like crushing it. And that's the goal. In a framework that's mostly about entertainment, you know, I try to do something that's a little more informative. Oh shoot, I'm cooked. Oh, I think we get it. I think we get it. Oh shoot. Come on, where is it? Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button because I don't know what the control scheme of this game is. Oh shoot. Where is it? Oh shoot. That's unfortunately probably the dissonance here. Where is it? See, the problem is I didn't figure out where this was before I went on this journey. You know what? I'm actually just gonna go back up the thing. Well, that's the problem. Is it like... Oh, shoot. Okay. Well, we gotta try this again. I need to figure out where it is. Because I could do Scimitar, but... I could do Scimitar, but it's not gonna be the same. I could very easily do Scimitar, but it's not gonna be the same. Oh, where is it? Falchion. I need to figure out... I was really close. That stupid toxic guy. Wonders closed. Enchanted version, Mimic. Where is it? I know I was like super close to it. The thing is, like, yeah, well that's the issue, is you don't want to, I don't like Boulder Side Sword either. The main problem with Katana is it's like, it just does, it actually, the damage on it is actually pretty okay for what it is, but its swing speed is too slow. Yeah, that's the issue, is it just isn't fast enough for what you get out of it. Like, it's not bad, especially fully upgraded. Nushi Katana is pretty okay. But like, pretty okay is pretty okay. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna get better results out of a mace in most cases, I think. And you're gonna lose out to like a falchion. You to like the really fast options, really hardcore, and that's the issue with it. But I mean, you can do the thrust attack, right? Like you can do the thrust attack. You can really, honestly, I should actually probably do a katana and blessed infuse it. Actually, maybe I will do katana. This character, instead of doing claymore, I'll do a blessed infuse katana, and that'll be my anti-skeleton option. How does that sound? People like the sound of that? Because I sure like the sound of that, actually, now that I think about it. That's a pretty cool idea. That I think is an underutilized value for it. Is I was going to use a claymore and then blessed infuse that, but actually that's a dumb idea. I should do a Uchikatana. Because then you get all the benefits of the Uchi, like you get the range, like the range can hit the skeletons. Well, the issue with those, well, yeah, so maybe I'll hold off pyromancies for another character. Honestly, that's not a bad idea. What's up, man? How you doing? Faith Weeb, yeah. It's like a bad action movie. Like when the demons came, John Dark Souls was prepared. It's like, oh, forgive me, Father, and then he pulls out like a katana, and he starts like hacking demons apart. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. And then he's like slicing up demons with like a katana, like it's like a Blade movie or something. Oh, Virgin Mary, cover your eyes. Oh, sure. And then he's like slashing people with swords. Like that's the character profile. That's what we're doing here. We're doing John Dark Souls, whatever. There we go. Can you? No, it's I'm gonna probably do Uchikatana, not Iaito. I don't think Iaito is worth it relative to Uchikatana. I think you actually get better results out of Uchikatana than Iaito. Iaito is also really hard to get. Is the main problem with the Iaito. It's not bad per se. But it's not, you lose a little bit of range and you lose a little bit of damage. And you don't really gain much in exchange for that. I'm just gonna do this. I probably... If I'm gonna screw this up a bunch of times, I may as well do this. And then I can just... Because I know how to go back up the thing. So it's like, fine. This way I can actually find it. Well, getting Wrath of Gods earlier than Annual... We'll definitely make use of Wrath of Gods. Wrath of Gods is happening. I don't care what anyone says. And I don't care what anyone says. Wrath of Gods is happening. We're doing Wrath of Gods. Ow. Out of my way. A little bit. A little bit. Not much. But there's going to be a little bit of farming, for sure. Unless people are, like, really mad about it. Which, like, is fine. There may be some farming. Pyromags from poison to fail too much? No, I'm not gonna... We're like right there. I just need to figure out a way. I just need to have it set up past this bug here. Yeah, well, there's definitely there may be some farming. It depends on how I want to do it, because Darkmoon Talisman is technically the best talisman, and then you can also use Darkmoon Blade against some bosses. Okay, so there is a little bit of a reason to farm, and the thing is, like, on the surface that might sound really stupid, but you need the souls anyway. Like, you straight up need the souls anyway, or you can get souls while you do it from the Phalanx. So, that's kind of the issue. Is, like, on the surface, that sounds really stupid, and it is. Uh-oh. Come on. Okay, well, at least that takes care of that. Where is it? Is it still up? Oh, there it is, right there. Yep, there it is. Figured it out. Cool. Come on. There you go. Woof. Oh, yeah. There's our weapon. Oh, can you use it for Ornstein? Is it good on Ornstein? Is it, like, actually legit on Ornstein? It is really cool, yeah. I like this set, though. Let's see, how much damage are we losing? Let's see if I can fast roll in this set. No, I can't. So we're gonna do leather, actually. I kind of like leather, personally. It looks kind of snazzy, so we're gonna go with that real fast. What was I saying? Yeah, so yeah, we got the falchion. That's, like, really important. We need that really bad. And then we'll probably hit Dex soft cap, and then we'll try to hit 25 faith. And then we're not gonna go past that for a bit, I think. And we need Canvas Talisman, don't we? Yeah, where do I get that? I need to figure out where I get Canvas Talisman. No, so Darkmoon Talisman is slightly better. It's like 1% better. Oh, okay. I mean, maybe that's some cool Wrath of God tech we'll do in New Game Plus. That's definitely not a bad idea. Like, doing a little bit of Wrath of God tech is definitely not out of the question, for sure. And honestly, that actually sounds like a really baller idea. That sounds like an extremely baller idea. So there may be no farming. We may actually do no farming, because I don't think I really need the... I don't think I actually need the Darkmoon Talisman. And so if I use Wrath of God on Ornstein and Smo, that's actually a really good idea. And then that way I don't need to use Darkmoon Blade. Because the main issue with lightning damage is Ornstein and Smo and Gwyn. Right? So I'm going to have to parry Gwyn like crazy to kill him. And then, well, I mean, honestly, Gwyn's not going to be an issue anyway. Let's grab this too while we're here. Just while we're here. So yeah, so I think maybe some Wrath of God tech could come into play here. I'm not going to do that for New Game. Just because Falchion should be strong enough to take care of them. Oh, forget about Darkmoon Blade, honestly. Honestly, Darkmoon Blade is such a waste of time. That is, like, such a waste of time. Like, there's no way in hell that that's ever going to be worth it to get Darkmoon Blade. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do... I actually don't think I'm going to do that. If I'm going to farm, I'm going to farm level ups. I think I like was considering doing Souvenirs of Reprisal, and I think that's a no-no. I think we're not going to do any Souvenirs of Reprisal, just because it's such a pain. It's such a huge pain to do Souvenirs of Reprisal, so I just don't think it's. I just don't think that's going to happen. If anything, I'll farm Phalanx for souls. I'll do like a couple passes to get some souls from Phalanx with Wrath of God, because that's part of the advantage of doing Faith is getting you know, a bunch of souls from Phalanx like once or twice, and that's cool. Yeah, honestly, Wrath of God might be slept on. You might be onto something there with Wrath of God, and then that'll and maybe I'll just save Pyromancies for another character. If you were to farm one single item, it'd be Great Lightning Spear. No, forget Lightning Spear. Forget that. I'm not even gonna bother with that. I might do Emit Force. Great Lightning Spear is not happening. There's no way Great Lightning Spear is happening. I'm literally just not gonna do Great Lightning Spear. It's like actually too bad. It is actually legitimately too bad of an item to justify getting. Like if Darkmoon Blade is not worth getting, there's no way. Or where am I? Oh yeah, I need to go the other way. I need to go through Valley of Drakes now. I mean honestly, if you want Crystal Weapon so bad, we can maybe look into that. I think Crystal Weapon might be something I do as another type of character though. Like maybe I'll save Crystal Weapon for somebody else or for another character. Or you know what? Crystal Weapon actually sounds like a good freaking idea. But it can't be repaired, right? How does Crystal Weapon work again? Crystal Weapon honestly legitimately might be a good idea. Hold up. Let me see how it works. Or damage and alternatives. However, crystal weapons can only be repaired by upgrading them further. Crystal weapons actually break when their durability becomes 0. How long do crystal weapons last? Yeah, so apparently it's not that good, unfortunately. Yeah. Well, the thing is, what I would do is I'd get falchions and I'd crystal upgrade past falchions, and then every time it'd break, I'd get a new one. So I think honestly, I might pick up extra copies of falchions and then upgrade them, but that's probably not worth the time because you don't gain that much. But I definitely can see how crystal would be something that would be interesting to do. Yeah, that's the issue. Is like, I don't know if farming... Well, you wouldn't necessarily have to farm materials, because I think the game gives you just enough to upgrade the plus 10, right? Or plus 15, right? Well, no, so the falchions... Because you can get a free falchion every cycle. So when you go to New Game Plus 1, you can just pick up a falchion on the ground. In the same spot in Blighttown, right? So I could go... So every time I go to Blighttown, I could just pick up another falchion. Is it this one? Yeah, it's that one, okay. So every time I go to Blighttown, I could just pick up a falchion. And then crystal upgrade that. Because the game does give you enough chunks, and the game does in fact give you enough chunks that you could probably get away with it. Having a crystal falchion every time and then using it for bosses. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I just like make up... So every New Game Plus cycle, I'd make a crystal falchion and then use it for... like Manus and stuff, you know what I mean? Use it for any boss that gives me trouble. And then if it breaks, I can just go to my regular plus 15 and call it a day. So the crystal weapons might actually be on the table here. I think actually that guy's onto something. That Terry's onto something here. I think it's actually a really good idea. Sorry, I'd forgotten who said that. But no, I think actually crystal's a legit idea. That's actually a really, really good idea. So I think maybe some crystal can go or can go away. But I need to get I need to have a chunk route because the game does give you just enough chunks to get to max upgrade with at least one weapon. Oh, with the ring, yeah, the ring. What's the ring? I was gonna do ninja flip ring. What is the ring? Yeah, what is the ring? That's actually a really great idea. I don't know if it's worth the ring slot, though, but, like, It might be. That might actually be with the ring slot. Because you don't really have that many other good options. Or I guess you could do RTSR or something, but I'm probably not going to do our RTSR. That's like such a meme. What is it? Oh, is it a East Wood Grain ring? Oh, okay, okay. We can do that. Yeah, this is on the table. This is on the table. Absolutely. That's a really great idea. Yeah, that's actually a really good idea. I'll look into that. So yeah, I think maybe some crystals coming. Crystals is gonna happen. Oh shoot, ow. Oh, come on. Freaking Black Knight. This is the one that drops the halberd. Oh, ouch. Come on. Boom. Yeah, so it's actually probably worth doing. It's actually probably worth doing. Like, actually. Like, legitimately. Excuse me, Mr. Guy. Oh, shoot. Whatever. It's good enough. That's actually a really great idea. So I didn't even... And they can be buffed, I take it, right? Because I haven't messed around with them that much because they're just never essential. But I think for this case, if we want that... Oh, wrong direction. For that little extra bit of damage, it's probably 100% worth it. Yeah, absolutely. They'd be pretty terrible if you couldn't. That'd make them objectively much worse than regular weapons. That'd make them significantly, like, really, really bad, actually. They'd have to have a lot of physical AR to offset that. Yeah, definitely. I think that's definitely the strategy here. And I may not even use the ring. We'll get it. Get the wood grain ring or whatever. But I'm probably not even going to use it. We'll grab the longbow really fast here while we're here. Boom. Nice. Oh, do I not? Oh, I need more decks. Okay, cool. Good to know. Good to know I need more decks for that. So, we'll also use that too. If you're going to go do decks, you kind of have to use arrows. It's sort of just how it is. Oh! This is like not worth... Ah, whatever. There we go. Yeah, but you want it maxed out anyway. But so I'm definitely going to have a plus 15 normal falchion. Just because I don't... If it ever breaks, that's a disaster, right? So I'm definitely going to have a handful of weapons that are going to be regular plus 15. Including like an extra falchion. But crystal is definitely coming. We're definitely looking at like crystal. And I should be able to like just like zap. Oh. Excuse me, sir. But I should be able to well, it's one of those things where I don't know. I mean, we're going to be looking at a couple hundred AR, I think. We're going to be looking at, like... If I'm not mistaken, we're going to be looking at... So DLC bosses take about half damage. And our weapon is going to deal about 400 damage per swing. So and then our buff is going to be giving us another 100 to 200. So we're going to be looking at like 300 to 400 damage per swing, which is not that good, actually. Like very much not that amazing, but also more than 0 too. So I mean, we'll see. I mean, I don't actually know. There's a reason why Magic is better than this. It's probably not going to be that good. I'm expecting bad. I'm expecting bad. The answer is going to be really bad, actually. And that our damage is actually going to be not very good. Is my expectation. I could be wrong. But... well, I'm carving through these guys, so... complain all I like. I'm going into this expecting the absolute worst. But, you know... it's just how it is. It's definitely not... it's... yeah. There's a reason why I'm like, oh, magic. Let's do magic, right? For the other character. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see for sure. It's not going to be undoable or anything like that. It'll be well within the realm of possibility. It's not like it's going to be agonizingly painful or anything silly like that. It's just going to be a little bit. It's going to be probably a little disappointing, I would say. But I don't even know. Maybe I'm going to be like shocked by how much damage I do. That and the fact that it's weak to O and S is like also another big problem. Or weak to, or I guess not weak to, weak to OS and weak to Gwyn. But maybe I'm making a mountain out of a molehill there. There's the talisman. Yeah, that's another thing. Is that those lightning spells are just so bad. That's like the thing. Is that those particular lightning spells are so bad that it kind of boggles the mind actually. There's Lloyd's talismans. Those are the ones we need. And then I also need to look into... what else do I need to look into? Oop. What else do I need to look into? Oh yeah, the talisman. Hold up. Now we gotta look at talismans real fast. Probably this talisman is fine, right? So talisman, canvas talisman, Thurlin talisman, ivory talisman. I guess we'll just get ivory talisman. Yeah, well, it's like so dumb. It's like the only time you'd use them is on like normal enemies where you don't even need them. Like you may as well just use a Mit Force or Wrath of God or something, or Pyromancies, more likely. Oh wait a minute. Oh yeah, we need to go back to the elevator. Sorry, it's been a minute. Oh yeah, we don't have enough souls for that. So we go. Let's see. Oh yeah, we're gonna go kill, or we can't kill Taurus Demon. So I guess what we'll do is we'll just pick up some stuff here. We'll try to get what we can around, yeah, it's a cool spell, but I mean, I don't know what they're thinking with that, honestly. I honestly think it should be a lot better. I think probably what they thought was they didn't want it to be too similar to magic. You know, like they want magic to be magic and faith to be faith. You know what I mean? And so then what they did is they said to themselves, well, we're not going to have magic be... we're not going to have faith miracles be like as strong as magic. And then if you miss out on the spells, it doesn't really matter that much. You know? Oh, shoot. Uh-oh. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. My goodness. See, you can't do anything in this game. They got my number right there. I know, they're sitting there. They got my number, that's for sure. What I need to do is I need to go back to the parish bonfire, rest at that, pick off the undead. Or no, wait a minute. Oh yeah, so I need to hit Sunlight Altar. Wait, why do I need to go to Sunlight Altar? Do I actually need to go to Sunlight Altar? Or am I just overthinking this? Don't I just play the game normally now? And go to Taurus Demon? Honestly, I think so. Or no, I can upgrade the weapon at least once here from this guy if I kill him. Like there is a reason to do this part. Well, 25. I'm not joining the Covenant. That's not That's just not happening. That's just not happening. There's no way. That is just simply not happening. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Well, I want to kill this guy so I can get the shard off of him. Oh shoot! See, I don't know how to do. I don't know how to fight this guy. I'm woefully unprepared to fight this gentleman. Ow! You really tricked me there. Gotta love the fake out. Ow. I already went to Andre. Oh, come on now. Don't be getting fresh with me. There we go. There we go. Yes. Yes. Ha ha ha. Muhahaha. It's all according to plan. Wait, and then some more. Or no, yeah, and also I can grab the key to the depths here too. Not that it like really matters. There's sort of no like I could at this point like go all the way down to Blighttown and upgrade the weapon some more, but it's not going to be worth it doing. That's a meme. Can I buy one? Reinforce. Oh, cool. I can. Yeah, I can do it twice. I think too. Oh no, I can't. It's 800. Never mind.
I'll be seeing you then. Be careful.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So I think I'm just gonna use the regular talisman that I have, and then I'm gonna use that until I get ivory. And then I think that's probably about 6s. I don't know. I don't remember the breakpoints. I've read them online, obviously, but they probably don't really matter, honestly. The different breakpoints. I can't even remember if I think Canada's Talisman is always the best until ivory or something. Or there's like if you have like really ridiculously low faith, there's like some talisman that's also pretty good. I think. Like its Thurlin Talisman has some use or something. I don't know. I mean, I guess I could kill Sunbro for his talisman. And it's not the worst idea in the world. Other than I don't actually want to kill him because he's hard to kill. Oh yeah, I need to do the thing here. I need to grab the depths key while I'm here. So I don't have to come back. Yeah, probably. I don't think it matters that much. Is the thing. Yeah. Oh, slopes. Oh, the ultimate enemy of the parry, the slope. The humble slope kills the parry. Yeah, that's the thing, is it probably just doesn't really matter that much. Ow. I'm having stamina problems. So you just don't have that with magic. Here we go. Okay. I don't know. I might kill him, actually. If I'm being honest. For his talisman. But I don't have to, because I can get Ivory Talisman for free. There we go. Okay, now I think I can upgrade this sword some more. Oh, you don't want me to kill him? You don't want me to kill him? That's okay. I probably won't kill him. But I need to remember how to get Ivory Talisman then. Because his talisman is just as good as Ivory. So I could actually skip like a whole bunch of the game by just getting it. Or I could skip a whole bunch of stuff by getting it. Maybe we'll use the halberd. I kind of doubt it. I think I'm not going to use the halberd, but it's pretty good, actually. Uh-oh. No. Well, I've done a New Game Run of Faith, yeah. I haven't done New Game Plus, though, because it kind of runs out of steam unless you mix it with something else. Like, you can progress. With another type of character, but it's like a lot of work. What am I even going to alter? Whatever. Why am I even going to... I don't know. Oh, wait, I can't go to altar this way. Wait, what? Oh, I need to go through the rat area. Yeah. See, sorry, this is my first playthrough, everyone. I've never played this game before, so I don't know where I'm going. You'll have to forgive me. Yeah, it's kind of foolish of me. Yeah, no, Wrath of God is definitely happening. Wrath of God is 100% happening. There's no doubt about that. That's too interesting to ignore. It's not really... It may not be that good, but it'll do something probably. I'll have some use for it. No, Drake Tail is not happening. That's definitely not happening. Drake Tail is 100% not happening. There's actually no point in doing that. I don't think, anyway. Cause I don't need the sword and kill Drake for souls. Honestly, I guess in Demon Souls I was killing the stupid, but he's not worth that many. It's not the same as Demon Souls where he's worth a lot more. They're worth like a lot more in Demon Souls, and they're more inconvenient to deal with too. So that's the thing about that. Is they're like really, really inconvenient to deal with in Demon Souls. I know, where I'm sitting there killing that stupid thing over and over and over again. It is way underrated. Like people said, like there's discussion where people are like, oh, it's so broken. And then there's discussion where people are like, oh, it's so terrible. And it's actually, you can beat the whole game with it. Absolutely. That's the only weapon you need to beat the entire game of Dark Souls. There's no way around it. Like, it is actually a really good weapon. Contrary to popular belief. It is legitimately a great weapon. And then you just stack defenses. You just get it, and you stack defenses, and you get it to like +4. And that's literally all you need to beat the whole game. Your damage will suck, but that's life. Like not every character build is gonna have infinity damage. And then you just like parry Gwyn. You just like play the long game on every boss, and it totally is good. No, it does not. No, they don't. That's the issue with Crystal. Well, you can get a couple. You can't get enough. You actually cannot get enough to get to +5, which is a problem. But you can get a bunch. You can get a good number of them, actually. That's the thing. You can, in fact, get a good number of them. Because there's one somewhere in Blighttown, or there's one in Blighttown near the bonfire. Or you can't Chaos Infuse it. Yeah, well, yeah, Chaos Infusion may come up at some point. But I would need to set up for it. I don't know. I'm not like necessarily confident that I can actually use a Chaos Infusion effectively, because you need a lot of humanity. You actually need like a lot. You need at least 10 humanity at all times for it to work, and that is not necessarily doable, especially in New Game Plus, where enemies deal a lot of damage. Probably there's a way to make it work, but I don't know if I'm personally going to do that. I should actually just run past these. Well, I will in New Game Plus. For right now, while they can still drop Titanite shards, I'll just kill them real quick. Yep. That's me. Yeah, and there's some Italian YouTuber who took my footage and passed it off as his own. That was a funny story. Is that what that video is? Some guy. So I get a comment on that video at one point where it's like, hey, there's some Italian YouTuber in Italian who took your footage and passed it off as his own. And I'm like, wow, really? And I look and it's sure enough, yeah, so some Italian guy took my footage and passed it off as his own. It's like the sleaziest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. And I went to him and I'm like, so I copyright strike the video. And then he messages me and he's like, no, do not copyright strike the video. And I'm like, okay. And I'm like, yeah, okay, just give me credit and then we'll call it good. And my opinion is that this guy's a freaking Italian. If he had just asked me if he could use my footage, I would have told him yes. And the reason why is because I don't speak Italian. So if he's basically translating my video into Italian, that's technically adding value, I guess, right? But that particular video has the funny story of somebody took my footage, which is pretty funny. And it's thanks to whoever caught it. But I don't remember who it was. That was like, yeah, and that character was actually pretty good too. Like legitimately, that character was actually really strong. it just, the damage on the weapon just kind of stank. Which is the only problem with it. But everything else about the character was actually really decent. Yeah, and then that's one of my, the funny thing is, that's one of my worst videos too, because I think I repeat myself in like lots of really dumb ways. I think that's like one of my worst videos just because of how badly I got the information across, I feel like. But it was fun to make. That was a really fun video to make. Ooh, that's really lucky. That was like insanely lucky. Those 2 large shards. That's gonna make this less painful. By like a lot. That's gonna make this way less painful. Weird. That's so weird. That's not a surprise. Yeah, I mean, like I'm not too harsh on it because, you know, at the end of the day, if they're translating or if they're translating or whatever, it's like okay, whatever, you know, that's life for you. Yeah, well, the thing about mundane is it just like it's the upgrade path that's either too good or too bad. And so they opted for too bad, but I kind of wish at least it worked on daggers still. That's really the main criticism I have of the mundane changes. If it still worked on daggers, it would at least be interesting and unique. Because daggers are really bad in that game. Oh shoot. Oh, come on. Boo. Daggers are so bad. No, I actually really like Luck in DS3. It's actually really fun. Luck is actually a really fun character in DS3. But the hold up. I'm afraid to run past these guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. So I'm gonna run past the second half of these guys, but I'm not gonna run past these ones. So I don't need to fight these guys forever, but I do need to fight these ones. I don't have a setup for these. As such. See, I don't even know what Arcane does. No, it's basically never worth it to make any weapon, No, this is New Game 1. We're going to fight. We're going to the end as this character. But this is the beginning. This character is like totally fresh. Uh-oh. Oh, shoot. Where's Clancy Ring? Oh, I remember where it is. It's in Great Hollow. Interesting. Yeah, well, Luck... I think Luck is a little... Honestly, it's not that bad in DS. I hate to say it, it's not that bad in DS3. It's actually pretty good in DS3. Like, it's legitimately pretty good. Like, Luck is legitimately pretty good in DS3. Actually. It is a very, very, very good stat in DS3. Ooh, crispy ribs. Ooh. That sounds like quite the treat. I don't know. I haven't played Elden Ring. I'm actually working on Elden Ring right now. I mean, I've been enjoying it. It's kind of too easy right now. Oh shoot. Uh-oh. I'm like cooked. This is like chopped. Oh shoot, this is like chopped, yeah. Ow. Well. Yeah, well that's the thing. No, I mean, Bandit's Knife is pretty good too. It does have to be said that Bandit's Knife is pretty good. Bandit's Knife is actually very good. Like you like those bleed weapons are pretty decent. And honestly, even if you have no scaling on them, you can probably make some of them work against a lot of bosses. Like there's definitely, it's definitely like you might be able to do like a level 1 character with like Bandit's Knife and stuff. Bandit's Knife is that good, in my opinion. Oh come on, this is just embarrassing. Luck Flamberge. Hey, there you see. That's thinking with portals right there. Luck Flamberge. Will you infuse that son of a gun? And then call it a day. Oh, come on. Come on. Let me... Oh, I see. I don't know how to do this game. Yeah, so there's some... Yeah, I've seen stuff with the Flamberge. I know. I'm like, sorry. I don't know how to do this boss. Hello. How you doing, Gilgamesh Fate? I'm really sorry, everyone. It's been a while since I've played Dark Souls 1. It's been a long time. It has been many months since I played Dark Souls 1, and I didn't practice at all. So, unfortunately, we're gonna have to... I'm gonna be a little cooked here. That's actually a good point. Yeah, duh. What am I doing? No, we got a lot of game to get through. I can't explore that much, unfortunately. I would love to do more exploration, but we have a lot of game to get through. Like this is we have a bunch of game to get through. Oh shoot. I did actually, yeah, I should do Chris Shield. That's a good point. Yeah, I could. Well, I'm afraid. The problem with Lightning Grease is I'm afraid of failing with it. I'm afraid of dying while I have it on, and then it's like a waste. But I could probably pick it up, yeah. Oh boy. I need like a ranged weapon too. I need like a halberd or a... Can I do that right now even? Hold up, actually never mind. Never mind, we're changing it up. I have a better idea. I'm not gonna put up with this clown show for even another second. We're gonna do this instead. I think we're gonna do this for a little bit. We're gonna do a little bit of this, I think. I'm mid-rolling, yeah. It's time to bring this out of its cage. There we go. Yep, nice and easy. There we go. That's something right there. Don't even gotta think about it. Yep. There we go. Yep, yeah. Good thing I picked it up, because my instincts told me to pick it up, and boy, am I glad I did. Sometimes you gotta remember to pick up the halberd. Remember that life wisdom. Always pick up the halberd. Well, the scythe doesn't do as much poise damage. The scythe has the problem is it does not do anywhere near as much poise damage. I probably should be fast rolling. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be real. I probably should be fast rolling. That is probably my mistake here, is the fact that I'm not fast rolling. But I just need to get used to it, because mid rolling is fine. It is fine. Like I've practiced the game mostly around mid rolls. Yeah, well, defenses actually do. Yes, armors are actually pretty good in this game, but I probably will fast roll. I should actually maybe get used into fast rolling right now even. Let's see if I can. Oh, wow, that's crazy. Okay, there we go. So we need maybe gloves. Yeah, let's just fast roll, actually. Let's do ourselves the favor of fast rolling here. Because I was thinking of doing Dark Wood Grain Ring. Dark Wood Grain Ring's pretty broken in this game. Oh, he's way on my ass. Oh, come on. Oh, God. Shouldn't have even tried. We'll get there. No. This is the start. It's like any good story. It always starts wrong. That's the thing. Yeah, we're gonna get there. We will get there. Our moment, our day will come. Every dog has its day, including me. So we're gonna try that again. Yeah, exactly. We have to struggle a little bit for this. You know, we don't just get handed wins around here. It's been a while since I played Dark Souls 1. I have to admit. It has been a while. It has been every delve has its every delve has its day, that's right. Ooh. That is exactly correct, actually. That is exactly correct. It does. It is a little bit different than like DS3 and stuff. I think Elden Ring kind of snaps into place a little more. It's because I've been playing Elden Ring in the background and it's like really easy. Well, I shouldn't say it's at least right now. I assume it gets harder later. But for whatever I'm doing right now is like really easy. Fighting like Godric Knights and stuff, or whatever, the stuff at the beginning, and like you can literally do it from horseback and everything. Oh, I haven't even gotten to the castle yet. Yeah, that's the thing. DS1's movement is more like, it's better than DS2's, but it's more like it's definitely more like boom, boom, boom. That's what you call the halberd hustle right there. Don't forget it. Ow. Let's try this again. You know, this is the first time I've played Elden Ring. Actually. The Elden Ring I'm playing right now is the first time. So I'm enjoying it like crazy. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, well, that's the thing, is I put it off for a long time. It was one of those things I knew I had to do eventually, but I kept putting it off. Because I didn't want to pay $60 for it and all this stuff. I'm a big old cheapskate. I only paid like $30 for Dark Souls 3 and stuff like that, you know. Typical Steam gamer type business like that, right? Yeah, well, and then I still haven't, I don't even have the DLC, because it didn't go on sale. No, I actually didn't pay full price for Elden Ring. I paid like $40. On the most recent sale. I paid like $40 for it. And then I'll probably only pay... Ideally, I won't... Oh, come on. What was that hitbox? Get some space here. No, I'm probably not going to do key sellers. I've done key sellers before for other games. But no, I honestly, I kind of... And there's some reputable ones, I suppose, right? Like, yeah, exactly. We get owned by the demon here. So you gotta keep your eyes on him. You gotta watch him. Easy, first try. Easy first try. Easy first try, everyone. Easy first try. Easy first try. Just, you know, it's so great when you do it first try. Easy. The first try. Easy the first time. You know? That's the real beauty of the whole situation, is it's easy the first try. That's the thing. You know? It's all it takes to get it done the first time. The first try. Is just with a little bit of gumption and hard work. Exactly. We're deathless now. We're already deathless here. This is already a deathless run with a deathless character. And just like deathless everything. Out of my way, son. I need to go pick up my katana. I need to go pick up my katana from the store. And then probably what I'll do is I might do halberd too. So I think probably halberd plus falchion. Interesting. See, I don't know. I don't actually know that much about key selling. I've used it in the past. I've bought some stuff with key sellers. But it's the sort of thing where, you know, it always runs the risk of being a problem, I guess, right? You know? Like, there's always the off chance you get scammed or whatever, but every time I've done a key seller, it's always worked. But my brother doesn't trust them. So every time me and my brother have played video games, he's like, let's not do key sellers. Which is fine. So I think, honestly, in the future, I might not do key sellers, but in the past, I've used them and they've worked. They've been fine for me. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking. You know what I mean? Like, and then I see like certain YouTubers I really like promote key sellers, and they're like, yeah, this one, and it's like pretty good. And so probably that one's relatively trustworthy or something. I don't know. That's the thing, is I actually don't know. Repair box. We definitely need repair box. Bottomless box I probably could stand to have too. We'll get a buckler as well. Rest of the stuff I'm not going to deal with. We could get Lloyd's Towel. Or no, oh shoot. We can't kill him. Oh, we can't kill him. Interesting. Really? Interesting. Interesting. What do you mean data? What are they looking for when they data scrape? What's the deal with that? Well, because I need Lloyd's Talisman for... Honestly, I could probably just do without it. Maybe I just... you know what? We're gonna kill him. We're gonna do... Oh, okay. That's true. I could always wait for Yodo. So, because we're gonna use him to farm thingamabobs. We're gonna use him to farm icon of greed or whatever, or symbol of avarice. We're gonna get it early. We're gonna go to the One Incense Fortress and we're gonna get it as soon as we can. Just for the extra souls. Basically. Yep. That's exactly it, actually. Yes. So I don't want to kill him yet, but I think Iota might be... Well, no, what we do is we get it and then we kill him. Because I don't need the Uchigatana until I'm going to upgrade it, until I'm going to send it to Holy. Because that's going to be my Holy weapon. Yeah, I'll just kill Gargison Spider Lady. I don't really need it yet. We need to go back to Firelink, though. Wait, do we? Boom. No, it's Space Game. There's the one in the DLC doesn't count for the whole thing. Oh shoot! Come on, get out of my way. Out of my way, gentlemen. Out of me way. Yes, it does not count. So it's only the two. Yeah, those two don't count. So those don't affect it at all. You don't have to worry about those at all. Those don't do anything, as far as I know, to your character progression. Or no, there's not two. There's only the... Or two symbols of avarice. As far as I know, there's actually only one. Or no, you can get one as a rare drop. So you can get one as a rare drop, or you can farm one. Yeah, you need to kill all the mimics. You need to kill all the mimics except the DLC mimics. The DLC mimics don't count. Yeah. But you can get it as a rare drop. No, you can get it as a rare drop, and you can get it by killing all the mimics. You have two ways. So I'm going to try farming it, this character. Even though that's, like, really stupid. Ow. Yes. So I'm gonna try farming it off the first mimic using ow. God. Freaking pig. Dang it. Okay, we're gonna... Oh, shoot. Wrong one. There we go. There you go. Yeah, well, I did the wrong one. I wanted to do a heavy attack. Oh. Boom. That's right, Mr. Pig. Honestly, I shouldn't even be doing this at all, but it's fine. He's worth a couple souls. Oh. He's worth a handful of souls. Oh, really? Oh, can you? And it kind of feels wrong to me. Like, I don't want to have to clean my sword off. Oh, you can! Duh! Now I gotta clean my sword off, though. Now I gotta wash my sword. Gross. I gotta go run my sword over into some water. Yeah, exactly. Horrible. And now my sword does poison damage every time I swing it. No way. See, I think I've seen it before in other YouTube videos, but I've never done it. This undead's like, not cool, man. Not cool. Don't hit me with your sword now. It's covered in poo-poo. That's not nice. What you do is if you backstab with a pig, you can ascend your weapon into the barnyard upgrade path, which adds poison damage. And you need dung pies to upgrade it. Yes, those are the guys you get the Baldur's Sword some, but I'm not going to farm it. There's no way. Yeah, secret barnyard upgrade path, exactly. But you have to backstab the pig, and then Andre will be like, you smell like the barnyard. You want your weapon to be barnyard as well, and then you can trade in dung pies to upgrade the weapon to the barnyard upgrade path. Honestly, that would be legit. That would actually be like that's actually like not even a bad idea. That's like the best idea anyone's ever had. From Software, please hire me. Miyazaki, please, my phone number. Shoot me an email, Miyazaki, and we'll get this business done. Okay, I think we'll just go for it. See, yeah, that would be funny as hell. Like legit, and then it's the replacement for Mercury. Yeah, that's the sort of thing that could actually be really cool. It's like I don't think a poison upgrade. I don't think if Mercury were in this game, it would be good. Like, I don't think a poison upgrade path would be good in this game at all. But it would be really wacky as all get out. If like I don't know, like the ember only drops if you backstab the pig or something. That would be, you know. I think it's a little too on the nose though. Is the problem? I think the developers are like, no, we can't have it that funny. We can't let it be that hilarious. Okay. Okay. Oh, you know what? Let's do Halberd for a minute here. Am I soul rolling now? Why am I soul rolling now? Whatever. I mean, it'll at least be interesting. I mean, maybe it should be really broken. Maybe it could be the best upgrade path in the game, like double S scaling. Or how about quadruple S scaling? How about S strength, S dex, S int, S faith, and poison damage, and bleed damage too while we're at it. And then what it does is it gets like and it does I guess triple mix would be bad, huh? Oh, you mean the coin thing? See, I watched a video on that, the big old coin thing. Yeah, that's actually really cool. That's actually really cool. Okay, oh yeah. Yeah, I bet it'd be super fun to face the Barnyard upgrade path in PvP if it had all that going for it. Yeah, well, that's the sort of thing that was actually really cool, and I think it's like an ARG done right, where it's like just complex enough that it takes people a while to figure out, but it's not like insanely impossible to figure out. Like there's this game called Noita, and the ARG, there's like a secret ARG inside of it, but it's like too difficult to figure out. So no one can solve the mystery. It's like literally too difficult to figure out. And so the game's been out for like 10 years and no one's figured out the mystery. And you can't data mine it either. So for some of these games, they've cleverly prevented people from data mining it, which like makes sense. If you're a game developer and you invent a mystery, like you don't want people just data mining it, but at the same time... Oh yeah, the DS2... Well, no, that's how video gaming used to work. So here's the thing about being a game designer, and it's kind of changed over time, right? Is like if you're a game designer, if you're a game developer, you want people to know where the secrets are. You actually want that to be a thing that people know about because people paid money for your game, and so you want to give them everything that they paid money for, right? Like we think of mysteries as being like, oh, cool mysteries, right? You're paying for the mystery, and in some cases that is true, but it actually... If you implement, like there was that Futurama game. There's this Futurama game, this like dumb, like licensed Futurama game, and it was a really cool. It was it's a pretty average game, but there was like a super secret Easter egg that was like impossible to find, except until 10 years later. And so like nobody who bought the game ever saw the Easter egg. Literally nobody who bought the game saw the Easter egg, and so it basically meant that anyone who bought the game when it was new didn't get that as like a feature. So they implemented this thing, and in a lot of ways they may as well not have implemented it, because the only people who appreciated it were people who saw the YouTube videos about it 10 years later, right? And so like and especially in Japanese gaming in the 80s and 90s, where they would always write the guide alongside the game, right? Because once again, if you're a game developer, right, it's like really hard to do game design without having like secrets and obscure stuff. But then like if people don't see that stuff, it's like you may as well not have implemented it, right? And you run the risk of creating a scenario where your game goes basically where your game gets panned critically because no one can figure it out, and then only later on people learn like, oh, this is the secret to the whole thing. But then what happens is the game's like lost its relevance and you like lost money basically. And so for these secrets, so yeah, so it's only kind of like within the new the sphere of things where game developers are interested in like having like these ARG secrets, because I think people are attracted to the idea of them, but also at the same time it's like they run the risk of creating scenarios where no one figures them out. Well, no, that's what I'm saying is I don't think anyone would have figured the pickaxe out if not for the guide. That's actually really specific. Like, maybe somebody could have if they had had more hints or something. But they run the risk of creating a scenario where no one figures it out. And then it's like, yeah, like 10 years later, your game, it's like a YouTube video, some YouTuber. So I guess, you don't profit from your secret, but some YouTuber does, That's like the issue. Which, like, it's fine for me, I guess. Like, look, I'm not going to blame the developers of Noita for having a secret, but there's the Binding of Isaac. This happened to the Binding of Isaac, and I'm a Binding of Isaac guy. But there was a super secret character called The Lost, and there was like this really convoluted unlock method. There was like a secret ARG type stuff, and he wanted people to like figure it out. And what happened was it got data mined on like the first hour or something. So here's the issue with that is, oh, that's true. Actually, so I guess there is a hint. So the thing about the Binding of Isaac is, so they spoiled the ARG within the first like week because they data mined it. Yeah. So here's the issue with that though, is it like here's the problem. I'll explain the problem in a way that makes perfect sense, because here's the thing about the Binding of Isaac. It's actually a really hard game. Okay, if you're a master at the Binding of Isaac, you've put a lot of time and energy into that. Okay, now here's the ultimate question, right? What's the likelihood that somebody is a master at solving ARGs and also a master at playing the Binding of Isaac? No, well they changed it. That's how it is now. How it used to be, it was like this really dumb convoluted process before, a long time ago. Now it's just a trinket. But even the trinket's a huge pain. That's actually the funny thing about it, is the trinket's a huge pain. Right, so like there's some really smart people out there that are good at solving puzzles and good at ARGs. Okay, and the Binding of Isaac is not a puzzle game. The Binding of Isaac is like a pure skill game. It's all skill, right? It's all practice and skill. Right, so you practice it and you get good at it, and then you're good at the Binding of Isaac, and then you beat the Binding of Isaac. Okay, so when they have this ARG in the Binding of Isaac, you're asking a football player to do the moon landing, right? Like yes, it is possible for there to be football players who are also, physicists, but what's the likelihood? Right, so it doesn't actually make sense. It's like you're asking. It's like two different entire worlds, basically. And so I never would have figured it out at all. I never even could have tried. And so the funny thing is that the best thing that ever happened to me was when they leaked it, because that meant I actually got to play as the Lost. Yeah, the character was really bad. He's really good now. He used to be really terrible, but he's actually really good now. At the time, he was miserable, though, and I actually beat him at the time. I beat the whole game as that character at the time, and it was like the best thing that ever happened to me. So the fact that that character got leaked was literally one of the best things that ever happened to me. Because if it hadn't gotten leaked, I never would have spent all those hours playing that character, and it would have been like, and I don't know, I would have missed out. It really would have really stunk. It was literally the best thing that ever happened to me that character got leaked, because I was never gonna figure out the ARG. None of these Binding of Isaac no player who's good at the Binding of Isaac is ever gonna figure out the ARG, because we're a bunch of meatheads. Tainted Lost is really fun too, actually. I've actually warmed up to him. He's pretty bad, but he is fun at least. I do love Tainted Lost. Tainted Lost is also really fun too, but the regular Lost is actually good. The better you are at the Binding of Isaac, the better the Lost actually is. Ow. That's quite a range, son. That's quite a swing radius, son. Ow. Oh, heck. Note the poise damage. Oh, shoot. There we go. Cool. Ow. Trying to take a sip of my Mountain Dew. Live wire. Yeah, well, that's the issue. Is it's like, I respect ARG games. Don't get me wrong, but Binding of Isaac is not an ARG game, right? It's like a muscle memory, hardcore, roguelike, skill based. You know what I mean? Like, we're speaking to two different crowds here. It's like the chess. It's like having the chess competition at the football game. It actually just doesn't make sense, in my opinion, right? And so I think that's the issue with Noita. Yeah, it's Sunny D, Mountain Dew Live Wire. I don't know. It's something. Whatever. We're doing that kind of thing. Well, that's what. So the Noita one probably isn't going to be. That's my opinion. Is the Noita one will not get solved. The Noita one will not get solved because the kind of player who's good at Noita is not good at puzzles. Like, I'm dead. Like, absolutely, 100%. The kind of you're either good at Noita or you're good at puzzles, and it's like that's probably what's. And so no one who's the problem is to solve the puzzle you need to both be really good at Noita and really good at puzzles, and it's just never going to happen. In my opinion. I mean, I don't know, right? I'm not going to sit here and, like, maybe someday in the future it'll be solved. And honestly, if the developer wants it to be that way, that's fine, right? It's the developer's game. It's his art. He can do that kind of stuff. But I do have to say my opinion, right? Like, I have an opinion on the subject too, and it just happens to be my opinion that I think it potentially is a missed opportunity. But who knows what the secret actually even is? No, they tried. Yeah, that's the thing, is that the developer of Noita is really good at stopping that. So they figured out a way to stop that stop people from hacking the game and figuring it out. So that's the first thing, is like, why don't they just data mine it? Well, they can't. So because so basically what's going on is that the thing about data mining, how data mining works is basically you bust the game open and you find the assets or you find other kinds of deal. You find like the assets and stuff, right? Shoot. So what you do is you hack open or you crack open the game's files, and then you find like the secret boss's sprite. You know, like, oh, there's a secret boss hidden somewhere, right? Well, you crack open the game files, and then you find the sprite. And then there's like little tidbits in the game files that give you hints as to how to unlock the boss, right? And you look at those, and then you figure it out that way, right? So that's how data mining usually works. Well, for Noita, how the secret is designed, or how the secret is basically what happens is there's code in Noita's source code that tells the game to like create the secret after when certain conditions have been met. And so unless they have the source code for the game, they're never going to find the secret through data mining. Because if they look at the game's asset files, the secret isn't there, because the game's code draws the secret dynamically when the secret conditions have been met. And so that's the issue with the Noita secret, which is really cool. It's really awesome that they can do that kind of thing. Like, really impressive. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, it's really clever, actually. I don't know all the details of it because I'm not a programmer type, but very interesting, very clever. Yeah, because what happened is they just looked at the Binding of Isaac assets, and they figured they somehow reverse engineered how the character got unlocked. So they figured out the character was in the game, and then there was supposed to be like a secret map that told you how to do the character, and they just basically hacked that and put all the pieces together immediately, right? But that's a great example. Is that to unlock that map, you'd have to be a master at the game. You know, it's like, and so that's the thing, is that you'd have to be absolutely a master at the game, and then you'd also have to have the wherewithal to like decide that you wanted to put the pieces together, and it would, you know, I don't know, because it's a serious time investment to do the Binding of Isaac, and it's its own entire thing. And so, like I said, the analogy I would use is like you're asking an NFL player to do the moon landing, right? Like, yeah, NFL players can be smart guys, and it's impressive that they're more vitality. No, we're going Dex. Sorry. Look, I gotta be true to myself. Like, if I wanted this character to be good, more vitality would be the answer. But obviously, we're doing something entirely different with this character. We're playing games. Okay, what am I? Oh, we need to go kill Capra. Giant Dad is not proud. Giant Dad can go put it. Oh wait, we need to kill the guy. Giant Dad will never be proud. That's the problem with Giant Dad, is he's never going to be proud. Alright, am I killing your favorite character right now?
Well, what have we here?
Am I killing your favorite character right now? I like him too, actually. Oh yeah, that's actually a good point. That's actually a really good point. That's actually not a bad idea at all. Like, legitimately, that's a great idea. That's a masterful idea. Yeah, have a good night, dude. Thanks for showing up, chatting. It's been fun. Okay, what am I doing? Well, I'll do favor. I'm just gonna do favor for right now. I can always unequip it later. It's pretty good, unfortunately. It's pretty good. That's actually not a bad idea. We'll do that. We're actually going to do the Sens farm. I think we're like legitimately going to do the Sens farm. But I think I don't know if I wait. Quelaag, yeah, Quelaag. Or no, I need to go back to Andre. I need to do Andre stuff. Cuz I think I have enough to do. I think I have enough to do Falchion. Upgrade it again. And then we'll, and then what are we gonna do? What's the next thing? Yeah, we're gonna do Falchion, and then we'll kill Quelaag. Yeah, Silver Serpent Ring is a whole other ball game. Unfortunately, I would love to do Silver Serpent's Ring. Like, I would legitimately love to do Silver Serpent's Ring. But I don't know if I actually even can. Like, I actually don't know if I even can. Straight up. Do I even have attunement slot, speaking of which? Okay, I have 0. Okay. Okay, we're not going to do any more decks for a while, I think. I think we're locked in on decks for right now. There we go. You.
Music need any?
I can, or yeah, I mean in a literal sense I can. Like technically yes, technically I can do. I can do Kill of the Silver Serpent Ring. Well, I think honestly, there is a way to do it. There is a way to do it. Yeah, so yeah, that's actually a good point. Maybe we'll do it. Yeah, maybe we'll bump that up. Maybe we'll do Cover the Silver Serpent Ring faster, just for the memes. Like legitimately, just for the memes, we'll do Cover the Silver Serpent Ring faster. But I need green. I need to go down to Blighttown. Oh wait, I don't have it. I can't do it. Or wait, purchase item. 2 of these. Reinforced weapon.
Don't get yourself neither.
Yeah, it's not at all a bad idea. Well, I mean, goodies is a word for it. I mean, no, we'll actually get the scythe too. That's actually a legit idea. It's the madman's choice, but it is the right idea, I think. I like the way you think on that one. Rushing the crypt is going to happen. We're doing it. But we need a holy weapon first. Okay. There's a green shard on the way to Skelly Blacksmith. Oh yeah, you can get that. It's a decent shield, yeah. I actually don't know that much about it. That shield. Okay, so we're gonna go kill Quelaag, I guess. We'll kill Quelaag right now, I guess. And then probably how I'll handle Tomb of the Giants is I'll do... Probably how I'll handle Tomb of the Giants is the light spell. I think I need 12 int for that, right? How much int? Oh, cast light. I need 12 int, right? Oh no, it's 14 int. I need 14 int? Boo. Boo. 14 int. Boo. Resist curse, soul arrow, soul spear. Is there another thing I can get out of magic? Fall control, heavy soul arrow. Or no, hush is pretty good, right? What is Hush's requirement? 15. Okay. Okay, you have my interest. Yeah, we'll get that in a second. Well, the problem is if we're gonna do greens, we can just farm them. Yeah, so maybe Hush. Or is it? Or Hidden Body is in this game, isn't it? Yeah. Or no, what is Hidden Body's requirement? Let me take a look here. 14. Okay. No. There's a reason to go to 14. To 14 int, absolutely. Yep. No, that's it. That's how we're gonna do Tomb of Giants, is cast light. Yeah. Yep. That's the strategy. Absolutely. We're gonna start by killing Quelaag. And we're gonna hit the shortcut, and then we're gonna farm green shards. And then we're gonna kill Moonlight Butterfly. And then... Man, this is getting really messy. I need to make sure I'm actually killing all the game's bosses, too. And then we'll kill Moonlight Butterfly. We'll get the Ember. We'll grab the Uchigatana. We'll hit it to Divine +1 or whatever. Or we'll max it out on Divine, I think. And then we'll go to Pinwheel. And then we'll go all the way down. We'll grab the Scythe. We'll grab the Scythe, the ring, and we'll rescue the maiden. Or what's her face? Does she appear if I go down there? Or is there a trigger condition to move her down there or not? I can't remember. I think cast light is definitely coming down the pipe too here though. But we need to go to Quelaag first. Take care of Quelaag first. And this should be relatively easy if I do it right. Well, we need Capra, yeah, but we don't need Capra yet. I don't think. Or no, we do need Capra. I should do Capra now. Whatever. I'm already on my way to Quelaag, so we'll just do that first. And if I die, I'm just gonna like teleport back. Oh, okay, good to know. Thank you. Thank you, because I need to kill Capra anyway for the upgrade for my falchion. So that's really good to know. Thank you. See, it's so crazy that you can literally go to Tomb of the Giants before Capra. That's insane when you really think about it. It's like actually legitimately crazy when you think about it. Like imagine doing all of this work and then going down there and she's not there because I didn't kill Capra Demon. Like that's a real scenario. That's like something that could actually happen. Oh shoot, come on. That's something that legitimately could actually happen if I'm not careful. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. Have you really? Okay. Yeah, see, I'm talking to a real to a master here actually then. Absolutely. Thank you. So I benefit from your knowledge and wisdom in this case. And for that I am most thankful. Yeah, we're gonna do cast light. That's how we're gonna deal with the crypt. Ooh, a crypt master. Well, you know what? It'll keep things spicy at least. Above all else, it'll at least keep things nice and spicy. And that's really what you need for your Dark Souls characters. You need a little bit of spiciness. You need that spiciness to keep things interesting. Without the spiciness, what even do we have? Oh, when we're gonna do it with poison too. No, I think I'm gonna kill Capra first. If this doesn't go my way, I'm gonna kill Capra and then use my large shards. And I might get Smith Box too, just to make it easier. Cause this could be an issue. And then I guess I could kill Gaping. Well, Capra's not worth that many souls. It's probably worth killing Capra, to be honest. Oh, stink. Oh, frickin' lava. Oh boy. Oh shoot. Those stupid legs. Oof. But that's okay. We can do Large Ember if this is an issue. Oh, come on. What was that? Did anyone else see that? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. No, I don't want Ayato. I'd rather have Uchigatana, honestly. Like, it's not bad, but Uchigatana is better by, like, a meaningful amount, in my opinion. That's probably really controversial, especially against, if I'm using it for a holy weapon. Because the thing is that, like, the Ayato charge just isn't going to be good against skeletons. Like, there's no way in heck that that's ever going to work against skeletons. And so I may as well just have the strong attack and a little bit better damage. And, like, maybe I could use the strong attack on skeletons. Like 1%. I don't think it's like a great idea, honestly. I think it's about as memey as it gets. But it's the sort of thing that may make a small difference. Come on. Okay. So I missed my window there. I'm getting so lucky with the attacks here. Other than the lava. This is like super lucky with the attacks. She literally like cannot do anything to me. Explosion. Oh no. Okay, that's lava pool. Explosion? Yes. Come on. Play ball with me. There we go. Sweet. Okay, cool. Awesome. Well, that was weird. I don't know how I did that. I guess I still kind of got it, huh? A little tiny bit. Just a little tiny bit I still got it, I guess. Okay, so now we go... We ring the bell. Hopefully I've rung both bells. Because if I haven't, then we're in trouble. I'm pretty sure... No, we're actually not in that much trouble. Because the other bell's easy to get to. This bell's the one that's hard to get to. Carried by the falchion. I don't know. Yeah, it must be the weapon, I guess. I guess sometimes every dog has his day, I guess, as the saying goes. That boss gave me less problems than than Taurus Demon. Which I do think is pretty funny.
Then you shall.
Oh, come on, bro. Bro.
The nerve,
No, bro, what are you talking about, bro?
the nerve of you.
What are you talking about, bro? Bro.
I knew it. I knew it. You will not get.
Yeah, shut up. Shut up, nerd. Hopefully I don't... Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. Freaking nerd. There we go. Oh, no, I do want to rest at the bonfire so I can teleport back. No, because I have to teleport back anyway. Like, I actually can't... Like, I don't have to, but if I don't, I won't be able to teleport back anyway. Like, I could bone out here, but it's not... Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. I know, that's the problem with this game. There's no clean way to route it. Because you either have to go down the ladder again, or you have to go up once. Yeah, that's the thing. And then I need the teleport too, so I can... wait a minute. And I might have to come back... I might have to come back down again anyway. But the reason I do it is because it's just my personal choice, where I either have to come back down again, which honestly would probably be easier, or I have to go back up again. And I've already, like, I can go back up. It's not a problem. I'm not afraid of going back up the ladder. But I need to make it to... I need to go to... Where do I need to go? Uh-oh. The only issue is this. Honestly, I should just level up, probably. And just, like, farm souls in the keep. Oh, God. Oh, God. It's fine. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, we're gonna go get, Symbol of Avarice. Assuming I don't goof it. Yeah, this is the problem with this, though, is I'm carrying these souls all the way up this ladder. Do I need to do this? No, I'm actually not going to do this. I'm going to level up, I think. Because we need 14 intelligence, so we may as well just level up right now. Honestly, I probably should just, like, go... If I lose these souls, though, I'll be really mad at myself. I'll be like, no. I'll know that I did it wrong. I'll be like, I goofed up. I goofed up bad. While we're here, I should get some green shards, too. How many do I need? Level 14. Yeah, 14 intelligence. We need enough attunement to attune. So there's one green shard in the caves. Or the one in New Londo probably is the easiest one to get. So I have 5 right now. How am I gonna get enough soul? Or wait a minute. Whatever. I'll just go buy a bunch. Yeah. I'll just like pop all my soul items and buy a bunch of whatever it's called. Buy a bunch of Lloyd's talismans. And then once I have Lloyd's, let's see here. How do I get there? How do I get to the merchant? So I could go the normal way. I need to go through Undead Parish, unfortunately. That's okay, because I need Smith Box too, I guess. Oh, that's not it. I'm away, son. Okay. Yeah, I can't. Well, I can't go normal way. That's what I'm saying. Like if I go normal, like it wouldn't be the end of the world, but I don't want to go. I don't want to go normal way. Normal way will, yes, absolutely. Normal way will absolutely spawn the dragon. I guess while I'm here, I could grab this thing too, huh? I might need more bow juice for this, actually. Ow. Honestly, I should probably just do it while I'm here. Ow. Out of my way. I'm gonna go ham and do it. Forget it. Because it's really easy to get. What even is this? Oh, cool. That's good. Oh, they know. They saw that coming, don't they? They know, don't they? Oh, they know. They know I'm doing that. They know I'm doing that. Oh, yeah. Freaking game designers. Unbelievable, right? They knew. They saw that coming. You. It's pretty funny, at least. I gotta give them credit. that got me good. That got me really good. That got me really, really, really good. Like, I legitimately did not expect that at all. Which I probably should have. I mean, the problem is you either do this the fast way or the slow way, where you, like, shoot them with bows and stuff, and you, like, heal the toxic. Yeah, I don't know. I need a plunging attack them. I need like, a well-positioned plunging attack for this to, like, actually to be good. And then once I get that right kind of plunging attack, that's how I nail it. Good thing I started as a character with decent defenses right off the bat. I'll say. Because we need just enough attunement to attune Cast Light. We need 14 attunement, and then we can also do a Hidden Body too. And that's pretty good utility. And then we need a Catalyst, I guess. But I think, or no. Yeah, so what I'll do probably, we'll figure it out. I don't think Hidden Body's that useful actually in this game. There's definitely, I can get a Catalyst from the guy. From the stupid guy. I can get a Catalyst from the dumb guy. Who, or from Rickert. And this way I don't have to do this again. Okay. Boom! That's right. Oh, what? Oh, it did kill him. Okay, cool. That's right, gang. That's right, gentlemen. The white lady sells a branch. Or what are you talking about? The white lady? Oh, no. Oh, yeah. No, yeah. Catalyst. Yeah. Yeah, Catalyst. You're right. Revenged. Yeah, exactly. Perfect. Perfect execution. Yeah, you're right. So I'll buy one from Ulasil. That's actually a really good. That's really a smart play. Because I don't need better magic. I don't need a better one than that. He's talking about Dusk. Who's really awesome. I actually really like Dusk of Ulasil. She's actually one of my favorite characters in the series. I really like Dusk of Ulasil. Super fun character. Super fun character. And then, I guess she's Manus or something, I think. I think she's Manus or something like that. Yeah, Dusk. Yeah, absolutely. Because we're gonna need a spell from her. We're gonna need basically both spells from her. And then we're gonna need both spells from her, and then we're gonna need her catalyst, yeah. So we need Hidden Body and Cast Light, and then a catalyst. And then we need enough attunement to be able to tune the spell. And then we need a Blessed Uchigatana. And that's like the main... We definitely need the Blessed Uchigatana to do this. Oop. Yeah, or... No, it doesn't. It actually doesn't. There's another one, though. Thanks for reminding me, though. There's another item that does the same thing, but for miracles. It's Gwendolyn's Crown. I don't know. For some reason I think that Dusk is Manus. I don't know why I think that Dusk is Manus, but that's my opinion, I guess. Or that's my gut feeling. Is that Dusk is Manus. But I guess it doesn't really matter. Ow. Aldrich's lunch. Poor Aldrich, man. Oop. See, this could be another way that you get the barnyard infusion. It's by killing barbarians with backstabs. Yeah, there you go, and then you farm the dung pies that way too. Not a bad idea. Aldrich is interesting because he reminds me of Elden Ring with the grafted or whatever. So I gotta give him that. This weapon hits like a truck. And it staggers, too. That's so crazy. Oh, okay. Oh, does it really? So I thought I read that it didn't. I thought it was only magic and pyromancies. Wow. I'm heating up. Look at that. This weapon actually kind of rules. Like, I'm honestly, like, into this. This is actually kind of too good for what it... This is, like, actually too good, I think. Yeah, well, that's true. We can test it. Actually, we have the option. Absolutely. That is absolutely true. We absolutely can test it. But I think Gwendolyn's Crown is more Fashion Souls. I think, like, the cat ears just aren't as Fashion Souls as Gwendolyn's Crown. Like we definitely want to be kawaii, but I think we're going for more of a cool kind of thing than a kawaii kind of thing right now. I think that's sort of how this character is. But both are good either way. There's definitely both are great items. Okay, now we need to go to Undead Parish. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying is that if we're doing 10 out of 10 fashion, we got to do... Oh, it's heavy, isn't it? Yeah, you're right, actually. You bring a good point there. Well, we're not going to use that many offensive miracles, so it doesn't really matter, because it doesn't increase the damage of buff spells, I don't think. I could be wrong. But it doesn't increase the damage of buff spells as far as I know. And so it's not really that big a deal. Like, if we're Wrath of Godding, yes... It's something, but it's not necessarily going to make the difference. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And so that's the only issue with those crowns is that we take more magic damage and it doesn't really give us much defense. Ouroboros. Who's Ouroboro? Is that another YouTuber? Falchion's busted, honestly. This weapon is like low-key busted. I hate to say it. No, I shouldn't say I hate to say it because I love this weapon. It's awesome. This is like a really awesome weapon, actually. The stagger, the range, the damage. Ooh. Speed. Oh, okay. That's really awesome. That's really awesome. I'm glad to see that I'm right on the money here with this weapon. Because I've known for a long time that the Falchion was really good. But I'm glad to see that other people agree. That's good to see. Or lucky for me, I suppose. Hold up. Stop right there, criminal scum. Oh. Give me your shards. Right now, please. I need shards. Titanite shards. No? Okay, whatever. So we need Smith box, and then we need Smith box, and then we need oh yeah, we need whatever they're called. We need Lloyd's Talismans. Oh, no way. Yeah, but you need to be ranked up in that covenant. That's actually really cool. Yeah, we need the Sen's farm hat. Absolutely. We're gonna be Sen's farmers. Sen's farming it. But first, we need to purchase this dumb thing. Grab that. Armor smith box. Is not as important. We may come back for that later. Right now, we need to go buy like tons and tons of stupid dingbats, whatever they're called. Those dumb things. Oh, Lloyd's Talismans. Yeah, we're gonna go farm the hat. Yep. Let's get crazy with it. I'm way too experienced at this game to not get crazy with it right off the rip. Let's just go full hog here, and then we're gonna basically do everything in our power to go to. Once I get the hat, we're gonna do everything in our power to go to Tomb of the Giants. Boom. Shard, please? No? Okay, that's fine. They're Lloyd's Talismans. Undead Hunter's Charms actually do something different, I think. I don't know. I can't remember what it is, but Undead Hunter's Charms do something different. Or Lloyd's Talismans do something different? Or I don't know, because it's actually two different items in that game. They're actually not Undead Hunter's Charms, they're Lloyd's Talismans in this game. But I don't remember what they do. Or no. Oh, okay. Yeah, because they do different things. One stops Estus and the other cleans boss, I guess. Which makes sense. Okay. And then, oh yeah, Lloyd's Talismans. That's right, we need more Lloyd's Talismans. We'll buy as many as I can. Hopefully we don't need them all. Whoa. Oh, okay. Ooh. Okay. Claymore, I'm not going to use it. I've decided on Ushikatana. Oh, dual Clarn. Okay. Yeah, that's what it is. Oh, okay, they renamed Lloyd's. Yeah, you're right. No, I see what you're saying. Yeah, you see why I'm confused, though. Because, yeah, that is actually... That's the thing. Is it's, they split it up for some reason, but then they also changed the name of Lloyd's Talismans. Just, like, weird. Like, I don't even know why they even bothered with that. I think maybe they thought it wasn't descriptive enough or something. Like, they were like, this needs to be more descriptive of what it does. But then it's like you have to you already have to know what it does. Like when you think of the undead, you don't think about Estus, right? Like unless you already know that that's what it does. So it's like weird. It's like just have the lore, just have the deep lore in there and be cool with it. But I don't know. Who knows? Who knows what they're thinking? It's so weird when I think about it though that they even bother changing. But I guess that's probably one of those things in game design. Where somebody says, let's just change the name on it, and no one says no. You know? Like, no one's like, oh, yeah, no, we're not doing that, right? Miyazaki's like, I don't care. Sure, right? And, like, as long as you don't, like, bug him about it, or as long as it's not, like, a problem, it's still, like, one of those things where they just, like, don't worry about it. Or he has some, like, okay reason. He has some okay rationale, like, oh, like, Lloyd's not a character, really, so it doesn't make sense, or something, and then Miyazaki's like, yeah, whatever, you know. And then they just kind of move on.
Thank you kindly.
Which is weird when you really think about it. Or something. Or maybe Miyazaki was like, change the name because why not, right? Maybe they just like felt like changing the name or something. There's like all kinds of goofy reasons. How many do you think I'm gonna need? What's the drop chance on them? Whatever. How many do I have? 27.
Oh, thank you. Come back.
What's the drop chance on them? Because I do not want to run out. Mimics, DS1. So my plan is to have about double the drop chance of them. I could, let's see here. Drops. Mm. What do they drop? What is the drop chance? Okay. Oh, what? Oh, it's 0.1%? We're never gonna get it, guys. We're literally never gonna get it. There's no chance. We literally have no chance of getting it if it's actually 0.1%. It's literally not happening. It's actually impossible for us to get it then. We'll try. We'll try. We'll try. We'll give it a shot. But no, this is not happening. And even if I spent all my souls on this, it still wouldn't be enough. Whatever. We'll do one more. We'll do all of this. That is like way too much though to be spending on this.
Gone mad.
Yes, I have.
Little.
Okay, cool. Well, we got that covered. Yeah, we're never gonna get. We are literally not gonna get this item at all. It's not happening. There's no way this is gonna work. But we'll try it anyway. We'll go. We've already spent the souls, so it's too late. We've crossed the Rubicon. We have to accept the fact that we spent a bajillion souls on these stupid undead hunter's charms. Oh, Yulia, yes, my favorite character from the series, Yulia. They never explain who Yulia is. Is it the other undead merchant? Is it the girl undead merchant? We don't know. We may just have to accept the fact that we're gonna have to actually kill the mimics. But we can get Covetous Silver Serpent Ring first. That's one thing we can do, is we can at least get Covetous Silver Serpent Ring early. So, you know, we can do that, I guess. Oop. Oh, shoot. Oh, is it? Is there some, like, confirmation or something? It's her? Because I would believe that. If somebody told me that it's her, I'd be like, yeah, okay. It's like, I buy that. Makes sense to me. Like, I don't think there's any evidence, but that's, you know, fine by me. Okay, yeah, I didn't figure there was any, like, actual evidence for that, but whatever. Oop. Makes sense. I guess it would make sense, right? It was like, literally nobody knows who Yulia is. There's literally nobody knows who Yulia is. It's a complete mystery. Where's the video that's like in the game files? Yulia is the name for the undead merchant female is Yulia, right? There's nothing like that. Damn on. Okay, cool. Titanite shard, free Titanite shard. Gotta love that. Oh yeah, we need holy. Or no, we're gonna try for the thing. We're gonna try for the symbol of avarice. We're not gonna get it, but we're gonna try for it anyway. Boom. Okay. We're gonna try for it, considering I have 35 of these stupid items. I've spent huge numbers of souls on these dumb items that do nothing. Unless I get that item. So, we're gonna try it. It's not gonna work, but we're gonna try it. Also, it's gonna be a huge pain to get there, too. While we're at it. It's gonna be a massive, unbelievably massive pain to get to the bottom of the well anyway. Or, I mean, to get to that part of Sense Fortress anyway. So we're really doing ourselves just nothing but a disservice here. But you know what? Avarice, Capra, Crypt. Yeah, probably. So we're gonna do Avarice, Moonlight Butterfly, Capra, Crypt, I think. We need Moonlight Butterfly as well. So I can get Holy on the Uchigatana. So I honestly really regret spending all those souls, because I could have upgraded so many weapons with those souls I just barely spent. Okay, this is not working. Although this weapon is so overpowered that it's kind of working. But it's not working. What was I saying? Yeah, we'll do. I honestly wasted so many souls on these stupid things. But watch if I get it. Let's see what happens if I get it. Let's see what happens if I score big here. I get it. I get my frickin' thingamajig. Oh, excuse me, sir. I am but a humble gentleman on his way to greater things. I guess I could do Capra first, just to get more... like, whatever. Oh god, he's in my camera. Oh, I'm not supposed to be this weak. Oh, I'm not supposed to be this weak. Oh god. We'll try it. We'll try it. We'll try it. Oh, we'll give this another shot. Let's deny ourselves no privilege of doing this. I guess I can kick him out of the way, right? Or something? I don't know. No, I don't have the big... yeah, I don't have the large shard. I need the large coal to upgrade the weapon at all. I guess what I could do... I guess I could just upgrade the longbow really fast. Or no, I don't have souls, so I don't think I can, actually. That wouldn't be a bad idea, and I... Walls, the worst enemy. I know, unbelievable, right? Freaking game. Excuse me, gentlemen. Oh wow, that's a lot of souls, too. Excuse me, gentlemen. I'm on a quest. I'm on a big old quest to go get the symbol of avarice. I'm on a quest, gentlemen. Excuse me. Excuse me, gentlemen. Oh wow, just barely, huh? There we go. Oh yeah. I don't know if arrows to do this. There's no way I have enough arrows to pull this off. So I guess we're fighting him in melee here. Sweet. Crack open the chest. Well, at least we'll get the falchion upgraded really fast. Then this room. Luckily I don't need to get Logan. Boom. We can grab Ring of Steel protection while we're here too. What's up with the silver? Do they ever explain what's up with the Silver Knight statues? Is this where Silver Knights come from? Or something like that? Is that the idea? Is it the Silver Knights are crafted by Incense Fortress? Is that supposed to be the lore implication? Like the Silver Knights are not really knights at all, but they're actually just like constructs. Honestly, bravo to the deep lore. Bravo. Bravo. Oh wow, that's so lucky. I'm not gonna use it, but that's super cool. It's honestly not even that good. As far as I know. It's like one of those things that's like cool. It's like cooler than it is good. One of those weapons. Where it's like a mace is better, basically, because it swings faster and then you can buff it and... Oh, so the knights, you think that, so those are like dead knights or something, or? Because the lore implications are interesting, for sure. Oh, interesting. Well, I mean, think about it, right? I mean, it makes, well, but think about it, right? Like, if there's the golem, that actually, like, makes sense, right? Because the golem is an automaton, right? He's not, there's not, like, a guy in the armor, right? So it actually makes a lot of sense that, it actually makes, like, a huge amount of sense that, the Silver Knights, I guess, could be automatons, too. But they look so whack. Oop. Where does it come from? Oh, shoot, it is. Oh, are you saying so? Okay. So like the idea being is there. Maybe it's a combination. Who knows? That's actually really interesting. That's actually a really interesting theory. I like that. Oh wait, we can get gold covered serpent ring here too. Over here. Ah, it does no damage. Nice try, gentlemen. Okay. We're close. Oop. I can smell blood in the water. I can smell the blood in the water. Ladies and gentlemen. Well, we gotta wait for the thing to... Because we need gold covered as gold. I'm gonna have a nice tofu for dinner tonight, is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna have a nice tasty tofu for dinner tonight, I think. Do I need to kill a golem to... or a frickin' guy to stop the... Because the bricks should eventually... It should fill up, right? Eventually? Oh, it's almost there, yeah. It's almost there. Yeah, one more. And then, I don't know if this will help, but I'm going to try it. We're going to pretend it will. Yeah, there you go. Sweet. Okay. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Nope. Let's see. Is there a way to... Because I know in DS3 there's a way to close him back up without aggroing him, right? Or could I walk away? Hmm. Okay, there he goes. Lloyd's Talisman Mimics DS1. Question why I trick mimics. I tried using the trick on a mimic in Anne Rolando, and on the first time I put it to sleep with Lloyd's Talisman, it dropped a crystal hopper from its mouth. Should I keep using more talismans on the same mimic to get some rat, or should I trade a mimic? Okay. Interesting. This is like not gonna be good at all. This is like the worst thing ever that's happened to any person ever in the history of ever. Oh goodness. Is he... Oh no, I just woke him up. That didn't work. Ah, shoot. I run the risk of getting him killed here. Well, there goes that. There goes that. Okay, whatever. I guess we're just going back up plan here. Lol, whatever. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. That just ain't it. That just ain't it. We can go to Anne Rolando for it. Or I guess, yeah, whatever. Whatever. We'll deal with it later. We'll deal with it later. Right, for instead what we'll do right now is we'll go kill Capra Demon. There we go. So we only need that, so we need 10 attunement. I think instead right now is what we'll do is we'll kill Capra Demon. Whatever. I botched that real bad. I didn't think, I thought maybe, you gotta wait or something, or you gotta hit it with like a really small attack or something. I don't know. Whoops. Oh well. That's first mimic dead at least. Now we only need to kill the rest of the mimics. I guess, and I'll try it on one of the later mimics. I'll try it in Anne Rolando or something where it's at least more convenient. Oop. Because there's like a really convenient mimic in Anne Rolando, or at least there's at least one, I think. Is there two? Definitely. Okay, Lower Undeadburg. How do I get there? Dragon Bridge. Dragon Bridge is how I get there. That's right. Oh, excuse me, sir. Titanite Shard? No, okay. We'll do Lower Undeadburg right now. Yeah. Kill Capra. Grab the large ember. Or grab the large shard. And then we can get a blessed Uchigatana. Or no, we need longbow. We'll get longbow up to at least +3. And then we'll do blessed, and then we'll kill. Honestly, we don't need that, to be honest. I should probably just like put that off until I get Black Bow of Ferris. Because I really don't need it for whatever his name is, Goofball. Oh, but I need to rescue Dusk for light. Oh god, this is gonna stink real bad. Oh, this is gonna stink real bad. Oh, this is gonna stink real bad. I guess I could go to. I get the ring from what's his face. Can I do back entrance into? Where is Black Bow of Ferris? Where is Black Bow of Ferris? So I may be able to. And then I could use that to kill the thingamabob. Okay. Ooh, man, that's gonna stink real bad. Whew, man, that's gonna stink real bad to get the Black Bow of Ferris. It's actually not that bad. Yeah. From the NPC, Ferris. It's. I don't know if it's worth it. Because I could grab the ring and then skip the Hydra or kill the Hydra. And then. But going the long way to Ferris is really hard. It's not impossible, but it's really bad. I mean, I could probably do it. I could probably legitimately do it, 100%. I think I have the chutzpah to make it happen, if I'm being honest. I got the moves, unfortunately. Like it or not, I have the moves. I mean, would it be worth it? Probably no. But I think I could do it. I think I could do it straight up, legit. Like I could hardcore do it. Well, I need the key, or I need the I need the thing from Undead or Undead. Asylum is going to be a huge pain. Undead Asylum is going to be a massive pain to clean out. I mean, I could probably do it. Jeez. This weapon is so broken that I'm, like, even thinking like this. Like, I'm like, oh, I could go to Undead Asylum, and I could do this, I could do that. It's like, this weapon is so broken. When you really think about it. If I'm thinking like this. Because this is all, like, really... This is, like, really hardcore stuff. Right off the rip, actually. Double humanity, I guess. Whatever. And then what I could use that to kill Moonlight Butterfly. And then that way I don't have to spend... Or it doesn't have bleed? I thought it does have bleed. Oh, it doesn't have bleed. Okay, fair enough. I might try out Painted Guardian Sword too. But people online are saying it's overrated, but I should probably try it out. So we may have to farm for that. So we're not going to farm for anything else, but we may farm for that. Ooh. Excuse me, gentlemen. This is not worth getting. I don't know why I'm getting it, honestly. But there it is. I know it's bad. I know, I trust my gut, and I know it's going to stink like hell to use. But if it works, it works. The problem is we can't crystal infuse it either. Or we can't crystal buff it either. Or we can't crystal upgrade it either, because it's, I'd have to farm one every time. The only reason the Falchion is going to work for crystal is because I can go to the... Is because I can get a free Falchion every cycle. by just finding the one in Blighttown. And even that's honestly not even going to be worth the actual time investment probably, but like we can still do it for at least those like endgame bosses. I want to try it. I do want to try it out. But it's going to be a huge pain to upgrade all these weapons that I'm talking about. Because I do want... I'm considering Scythe for, like, some enemies. But I don't know if I need it. I don't actually know if I need Scythe for a lot of enemies. So maybe I should, like, pare down my weapons plans. Or I should do, like, a boss weapon or something. Ow, stop! Maybe I should do, like, Scythe or something. You know what? Actually, that's not a bad idea. Maybe I should do, What's-Her-Face's Scythe. Maybe I should do, Goofball Scythe. The Bleed Scythe. You know the one I'm talking about. Oh, there's Target Shield. Maybe I should do Goofball Scythe. Like, honestly. Do I want a shortcut here? I guess. Because this fight's really chaotic. Yeah, I wish I hadn't spent all those souls on these dumb, stupid... I really wish I hadn't spent all these souls on this stupid... on those stupid Lloyd's Talismans. But maybe it'll pay off when I get to Anor Londo. Maybe that's the tech, because I need to go to Anor Londo. Well, I don't want to have to... Or no, we're going to Tomb of Giants first. Before we go to Anor Londo, we're going to Tomb of Giants. That's how this is going to work. And then that way we'll have at least... Well, I guess I don't. Well, we'll do shortcut. I'm like all over the place here. I'm like going crazy. I need to lock in and decide where I want this character to go. And the answer is very simple, I think. I think what I really need to do here is I need to... We'll try Capra really fast. Large Ember? Well, probably, yeah. But the thing is, I'm going to... Well, okay, yeah, we'll just get Large Ember. It's not going to be worth it to get the ring before Large Ember. I think, unfortunately, Large Ember is kind of where it stops. But I do need to kill Hydra. I do have to kill the Hydra, is the thing. That's the real issue. Is, God, it's so all over the place. Well, whatever. We'll just do this. We'll just do Capra. We'll get the Large Ember. I mean, it's not a bad play at this point. Even if it's not like a great play, it's still not a bad play. And I guess like what I could do is I could kill Gaping Dragon. Now forget about those. Ow. Dude, honestly, getting the Ring of Steel protection was insane. This is redonkulous. Oh, stupid right-handed character. Uh-oh. Forgot he could turn around like that. Ring of Steel protection is actually really bonkers. Oh, come on. That was me. That was all on me. Well, we're gonna get him. We're gonna get him this time. I don't know if I need Wolf Ring and Havel Ring, unfortunately. As much as I hate to say it. Like, I don't actually think I need either of those. Where am I? Oh, we need to go to Firelink for this. And at least that way I'll get 10 Estus, so it's gonna be easier. Yeah, Ring of Steel Protection first is actually really broken. Honestly, legitimately, that's the broken thing. Is the Ring of Steel Protection first. Because these enemies do like nothing to me now, basically. Like, it doesn't really do that much against bosses, but like the dogs do so little now. Okay, give me a shard, please. No, okay, it's fine. Honestly, what I could do is I could kill Gaping Dragon and then open up the and then buy Crest of Artorias. And then use Crest of Artorias to get the bow, Black Bow, and then upgrade Black Bow. How much? I think I have enough decks for Black Bow. That's not an issue. And then kill Hydra to rescue Dusk. And then kill whatever. We'll do this in some order. How many is this? How many is this? Because if I could get the Crest of Artorias fast, that might be enough. DS1. 5,000. Okay, that's not going to be enough for Crest of Artorias. Because that would solve some problems if I could get... Yeah, it's... Oh, no, that's what I'm saying. No, I'm talking about the soul. See, if only I hadn't wasted Soul of Quelaag on these dumb Lloyd's Talisman. Whatever. I'll cry about it more, you know? That's me for you. Just cry about it more, is what I'm saying to myself. That's a winning strategy, I'm sure. Oh, there's Domhnall. Alright. Aye, some aye. I'm Domhnall Azina, aye. I'm a proper Irish pub lad, aye. Or whatever he's saying. I don't know. Excuse me, gentlemen. I have an important mission to complete. Oh, is he Welsh? Is that Welsh? I don't actually know. Sorry. Good to know. If that's what it is. For whatever reason, I think it's Irish. Because his accent sounds a little Irish. I wouldn't say it sounds like especially Irish, but it sounds modestly Irish. But maybe, but if it's Welsh, it's Welsh. It's good to know. Well, I mean, he's technically from nowhere because he's a computer program, but... So apparently Xena is, Wales. Or the voice actor, perhaps. I guess that's true. The voice actor... Throp? Who's Throp? Ooh. That name's... It sounds familiar, but I don't know. Oh, okay, cool. Now, eventually I'll get there. Eventually I'll be cool enough to get that reference. I'm glad he still got work. Well, with the whatever. Okay, let's try this again. Ow! Wombo comboed. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'll try it again. Oh, okay. The guy wants to get into Academy, huh? Interesting. Is that, or like the Glintstone Academy or whatever? Or however it works. Oh, interesting. Okay. Because I know the sorceries are divided in different types. Because I saw the Rusty video on that. Where he goes all over all the different types. Oh, okay, I see. He's like a bum. He like sucks, but he's like really cool. Everyone likes him because of how much he sucks. That makes sense. Or he sucks, but you can't help but love him. Is the idea, I guess, right? Like he like smells bad and is like funny looking. and he's like, he smells bad and is really funny looking, and is like greasy, and he eats garbage maybe, I think, and yeah, like stuff like that, right? Where he's bald. Okay, oh, even worse. Yeah, God. See, that's where you know you're in trouble, is when you're bald. That's where you really know you're in trouble, is when you're bald. That's the moment. See, the audience sympathy really goes down when they find out you're bald. That's the thing. That's the funny thing about that, is like, if he had a full set of hair, he'd be a lot more sympathetic. But because he's bald, he's very unsympathetic, I take it. They're like Patches. Like Patches the hyena. Or what's he, no, what's he, not Patches the hyena, Patches, Generous Patches or whatever. Ow, fudge, stop doing that. Freaking the guy. Ow. Oh, do people like bald people? I don't know. I'm confused. Oh yeah, Unbreakable Patches, that's right. So I thought people hated bald people. I thought that was the thing, is that everyone hates bald people. They think bald people are scum or something. And they yell at them. And they laugh at them. Yeah, so like bald people have to compensate with huge roided muscles and stuff like that to compensate for the fact that people hate them. People are all like, bald people are evil. Like it's okay to be racist against bald people. Is, I think, the larger societal framework. I think isn't that the mantra of today? Isn't that, like, when you go outside, don't you see a billboard and it's like, that's what it says on the billboard? Like, it's okay to be racist against bald people. Brought to you by the US government or something. Yeah, Harris. Well, no, it's racism. It's not hairism, it's racism. Like Jason Statham, like you tell me that okay, God, this is getting like too weird, honestly. I'm sorry. Like you tell me that Jason Statham isn't like a different alien race. Like, I think, look, I'm going bald, okay? So this is all totally above the table. Like, I am 100% balding, so this is all above the table. But yeah, the US government says that you're allowed to murder bald people and stuff like that. Like, it's not a crime. And all stuff like that. Is I thought how the country was going or whatever. I thought that was the like Donald Trump issues an order saying that bald people have no rights under the Constitution unless they get hair. And then you're not allowed to serve if you're bald or whatever. Oh shoot! Ow. They don't want bald people in the military because they're evil or something. Last I heard. Oh. Oh God. And then it's like, and you're not allowed to show bald people on television anymore either, too. Free bald people, yeah. Yeah, there you go. Exactly. They're giving them away for free. Exactly. When I go to the bald people store, they're just giving them away. Because it's illegal to sell them. Because of racism against bald people. Ow. I'm like really goofing this up. There we go. Jeez. Okay, that only took me forever. Okay, whatever. Cool, we did it. Sweet. Sweet. Okay, that's only 6,000 souls. So yeah, we're gonna go grab the large ember. And then we'll kill... I think what we'll do is we'll kill the gaping dragon, and then we'll use that to buy the souls. Or we'll use that to buy the key. The crest. And then that way we can get Black Bow of Ferris, and we can do some stuff with that. If we need to. But yeah, bald people. Yeah, and it's an internet. It's the UN. Even the UN is talking about how bald people. No, probably not stone armor. That's a little too heavy. I think that's a meme actually. Wood grain rings are good though. That's actually really cool. That's a really good suggestion actually. But anyway, like I was saying, bald people are maybe we'll save wood grain rings until New Game Plus. I don't know, but I could probably stand to get them sooner rather than later. What was I saying about bald people? Oh yeah, and about how it's illegal to be bald in 2021 or whatever. They're rolling out a new guidelines where baldness is now illegal. They have a new Havel flip. Honestly, ninja flipping is really cool in this game. Ninja flipping is like legitimately really cool in this game. And then what's gonna happen is so they the U.S. government came up with a phase out plan. The bald people phase out plan is what they're calling it. And the whole plan is to phase out bald people by the year 2030. State issued. Yeah, there you go. Exactly. You need to get hair plugs. This will be a watershed like civil rights moment. Like balds need not apply. Balds prohibited. You know, like you get the bald drinking fountain, you get the regular drinking fountain, and then the bald drinking fountain. You know, like bald bathrooms, bald swimming pools, stuff like that. And there's a bunch of bald guys, yeah, in the swimming pools. This is gonna be like a watershed moment in what it's gonna be is it's gonna be a watershed moment in human rights on the planet, but it's gonna be in like a bad way, because the bald people are gonna lose. They're gonna find the bald people wanting, and people are gonna be like, but we don't like to see bald heads anymore. And then what's gonna happen is the Supreme Court is gonna rule against the bald people, and then we're gonna be and then the anti-bald agenda is going to finally come to fruition. And baldness will be illegal in all 50 states. They have the roll-up stay mandated wigs. Yeah, you gotta get toupees. And it's like you're a bald person, you walk into a restaurant and people are like, my family has to eat here, sir. It's like unbelievable. And then like the police officer comes up and it's like, you're a real sick guy, huh? Being bald in public. Disgusting. And then you get arrested for that. Exactly. That's how it is. I'm going bald. I'm sorry. This is all funny because I'm going bald. And I'm going bald pretty quick too, actually. People are polite enough not to commentate on it, but you can definitely tell that no one wants to serve me when I'm bald. Like I go into restaurants and they're like, "Sir, we don't serve your kind here," and I didn't realize it was because I was bald. But I mean, like, I know that it's bald. That it's because I'm bald. You know? Like, I go into restaurants and stores, and they're like, "Nah, we don't serve you here, sir." And it's obviously because I'm bald. I'm balding. And it's a shame that that's how things work. But let me tell you, I'm the first guy to tell you that bald people have had it too good for too long. That's the thing. Bald people have really had it too good for too long. Okay, this is not working. That's the thing. And that, like, you can call me a self-hating bald person, but we all know it's true. You know, bald people have been enjoying civil rights for too long. And as a bald person, this is acceptable for me to say. Because I'm bald, I can make the argument that bald people are not even human somehow. Like I said, you look at Jason Statham and you tell me. Or who's another bald celebrity? There's Dwayne Johnson, but I don't want to use him. Pyro Glove. Honestly, I should get. That's actually not a bad idea. While we're here, yes. That's actually a capital idea, my friend. Capital idea. Power within, exactly. We're gonna use the Pitbull, exactly. You tell me that guy is the same species as a human being. It's like clearly not. with his shaved head, with his head has no hair on it. Think about it. That's the defining characteristic of a human being, is a head with hair on it. How can you look at Pitbull and suggest that he is a person? If he's a person, then what's everyone else? It's unbelievable. So yeah, like I'm saying, they're gonna roll out they're gonna do the phase out. The government funded phase out of baldness is coming in 2030, by 2030. And honestly, the United Nations is on the board here too, right? You know, because that's the thing, is that, you know, a lot of people have been talking a long time about like climate change and you know, like war and conflict and stuff like that, right? And those are honestly the thing about the international community is when they're unified by a real problem, and in this case baldness, then they get stuff done. And so the UN is now having the new UN mandate against baldness. It's expected to be rolled out in 2030, by 2030, and then carbon capture. That's not really too big a deal, you know. They're sidelining carbon capture. They're sidelining whatever it's called, you know, renewable fuels or whatever. You know, like conflict resolution globally, right? None of that stuff really matters. What matters is the bald agenda. And the general strategy to systematically stop the evil bald agenda. Because it's trying to corrupt our children with its baldness. Like, we don't want our kids to grow up thinking that being bald is okay. That would be a really massive problem. You know, because the lack of hair is a social problem. That's the thing. It's like, honestly, people with no hair, like, they obviously have a moral failing as they're lacking hair. You know, as a bald person, I can say this with 100% confidence. You know, it's like, remember, haven't you ever seen George Costanza from Seinfeld? And how he's like really dishonest for no reason? It's like, that's a typical bald. Right there. I don't know if that Seinfeld joke is reaching or is working or whatever. This is honestly venturing into whatever. But yeah, now you know my stance on the real issues, such as baldness. You know that I don't tolerate baldness under any circumstances, and we need to repair this. We'll reinforce. Or no, we need to give him the stupid thing. Oh god, we gotta give him the thing. We gotta give him the dumb thing. To ascend, yeah. Shoot, whatever. We'll just kill the boss. But yeah, now you know and you can vote for me for president pretty soon here on my anti-bald platform. It's a new populist movement based on anti-bald sentiments that are increasingly common in the United States or whatever. Okay. This is Great Axe, right? Yes. That is Great Axe. Okay, we don't need that. Oh shoot. Kirk? Oh yeah, we're gonna kill, or no, we're not alive. Honestly, we should kill Kirk. That's actually a good idea. That's like actually legitimately a good idea, as usual. That is like, oh wait, couldn't we get, whatever, it's fine. If we go too hard with the shortcuts here, I think we don't kill the what is up here? What is up here that I'm forgetting about? There's like an item. Oh yeah, you know, we need to kill this guy though, is the thing. Or is he here? Yeah, there he is. We need to kill this guy. So we can't do the shortcuts too heavy, too hardcore here, because we gotta kill this guy. It's like actually really important that we kill this guy. So he doesn't shoot at us while we kill the boss. That would be real bad. Okay, cool. I need to resurrect before we do Kirk. So I should have humanified already, but it's okay. Because he's worth a ton of souls. He's actually worth like a huge amount of souls. honestly. And you know what they, you know you know what we call bald people? Shinies. That's the word. For their shiny heads. My head is shiny as hell. Yes, actually. Dark Souls 2. It's actually really good in Dark Souls 2. Sort of. Toxic is technically better, but there's lots of scenarios where Poison's pretty good in DS2. Actually. And then you can use it for some stuff in DS3. It's really not very good in DS3, but there's like a very small number of, like, you can use it against like Gale and stuff. So it's actually pretty good in DS3 too. It's just very narrow. And then in Demon Souls you can do stuff with it as well. Okay, this is like really stupid. It's just very narrow is the problem with it. It's just very, very, very narrow. It does like one thing. Yeah, Dark Fog, well, Dark Fog is technically toxic is the problem. So technically that doesn't even count. I like how this doesn't even hit. That's just great. That's just great. Yeah, that doesn't even hit. Awesome. There we go. Finally, I guess the halberd finally did it. Dark Fog is insanely peak. Dark Fog is insanely peak. But yeah, you can use like poison arrows. It's pretty good there, and then there are uses for it in Demon Souls too against like NPCs and stuff. It's not the optimal way to handle any NPC ever, but it does work. You can do it. It's just not ever like optimal for anything. But I mean, you know, that's just how it is. So yeah, actually, it's definitely the most maligned status effect in the series. It's way worse than Bleed overall, and it's way worse than like Toxic especially. But other than that, it's actually, there are fringe uses for it for sure. Like being good against Gale is actually really, really strong because he gets a lot of it. He gets really tanky as the cycles go on. So in New Game Plus, being able to poison him and like deal consistent damage to his HP based on percentages, or just like in general, is like really broken. You honestly kind of need it for New Game Plus against him. Well, you don't need it, but it really is very nice for him. So it's like really key in that game. And then DS2 it's actually also very crucial. There's a whole bunch of enemies in DS2 that are very difficult to deal with without okay, cool, I just barely got it right. There's a whole host of enemies in DS2 that are really massive pains to deal with without poison as well. But in this particular case, we're technically Toxic is technically different, right? So Dark Fog is Toxic, but even so, you can like poison giants, yeah, with arrows. Like that's okay. It's not amazing, but it's okay. You can poison giants. You can poison priestesses and stuff in Shrine of Amana. Like, it's not really any faster than hitting them with regular arrows, but you can do it. There's a couple other enemies you can poison. It ticks pretty good. I'm trying to think of like where I really used it, but mostly it was Dark Fog. When I think about it most strongly, I think about Dark Fog. And for that purpose, it is very, very good. It is like very, very, very shockingly good for that purpose, for Dark Fog specifically. Or I mean, because you use it against the Gank Squad in the first DLC. And then for DS1 it's pretty bad. There's like, I think actually no enemies in the game that are worth poisoning in this whole game. So this is the example of a game where it's like very terrible. Where poison is like unusably terrible, absolutely. Like I think in this game in particular, poison is very, very, very bad. Even Toxic isn't very good because it doesn't affect like hardly anything. So I think this is the game where poison is absolutely the worst it's ever been. But yeah, other than that, I mean, it's hard to make poison. It's hard to balance poison because it's either too good or it's not good enough, you know? And so I guess they opted to make it not good enough because that's easier than, you know, making it too good. You know what I mean? Like, they have a choice at the end of the day. They can either make it too good or they can make it bad. and they just opted to make it too good, I guess. Oh. Shoot. Oh, God. If I get cursed here, that's going to be miserable. Or no, I have Oswald, so it's fine. Oh, boy. Dude, I hit like a truck. He just says just enough poise, though. Oh, you don't like those? I like them. I think they're actually really cute. Those are actually some of my favorite enemies in the game. To be honest with you. I love those. The basilisks. They're really funny. But if you get cursed, it's really lame. Yeah, luckily I haven't been cursed very many times. But we have Oswald the Karim, so it's not the end of the world. If I get cursed, I just go and I buy a purging stone from him, but obviously we'd want to avoid that if we can. Okay, let's just head back. Well, I think we just head back up. Oh, except this freaking views. Yeah, we'll just skip these. I don't know if I can avoid this hollow though. We'll just snipe him. There we go. And that way he won't come back to haunt me. And then we can come back later. Oh, you don't like them? I think they're cool. If you don't like them, you don't like them. I get that. Totally fair. But for whatever reason, I actually kind of vibe with them. I'm like, oh, you know what? It's pretty cool. They're very like... Did I rescue this guy? One second. I guess so. Yes, excellent. Okay, cool. We'll deal with him later. Yeah, it's absolutely an incredible video game. Truly, truly profound. Truly in a world of its own of video games. Definitely. That's my opinion on the matter. Oh, come on. Yeah, Dark Souls 2 is also really good. It gets a lot of crap, but it's also very, very good. Also very, very, very good. It's just different. Which is understandable why people don't like it. Like, I don't necessarily... You know, the truth is always somewhere in between, generally. And there's plenty of things to criticize by DS2, but it's so good. It's still so good. It's like a flawed masterpiece. Where it's like, it is kind of goofy, but it's still a masterpiece at the end of the day. Oh, you like Fume Knight? Yeah, Fume Knight. Fume Knight is the, Have you ever played Sekiro? Have you ever played Sekiro? Do you know, or do you, like, know Sekiro? Fume Knight is the, Miss Noble of Dark Souls 2. Okay, yeah, Fume Knight is the Miss Noble of Dark Souls 2. You know, From Software is really good at having, like, parallels between their games. And if you look into the deep lore, Fume Knight is the same as Miss Noble. Like, they're both really easy. Like, comedically easy bosses, yeah. Like, that's the Miss Noble of DS2. And so yeah, that's one of the funny deep lore things. If you look really closely at their lore and stuff, yeah. Because the Fume Knight, yeah. So the thing about him is if you have lots of iframes, he's a lot easier, actually. He actually is a lot of if you have a lot of iframes, he's really easy. He's for whatever reason, I think he's the easiest. I think he's definitely the easiest DLC boss by far. And by far, he's the easiest DLC. I'm only kidding when I say he's the Miss Noble of DS of. Yeah, if you don't have lots of iframes, he's a lot harder. But for whatever reason, I think he's probably the easiest DLC boss still. I think. Okay, where am I going? What am I doing? Oh, I remember. I'm going to Andre. I'm gonna go to Andre. And then we're gonna go kill Thingamabob. We're gonna go get Black Bow. And then we're gonna kill the one guy, Moonlight Butterfly. So he's my favorite boss is actually probably Allant, or not Allant. Yeah, well, that's an all-star weapon for you. No, my favorite boss is actually probably Sir Allant. I think getting to him is kind of a pain, but he's actually probably my favorite boss in DS2. Or no, not Sir Allant. What's he called? I'm confusing him with Demon Souls, I think. Now, what's his name? Not Sir Allant. Allan, yeah. No, Allan is really awesome. I think everyone agrees Allan is a really awesome fight. Definitely. That's probably my favorite fight overall. It's not the hardest, and it's also not the easiest, but it's pretty fun. And then another boss I really like is the problem is the game has a lot of bad bosses. That game has a lot of bad bosses, actually. But I think Fume Knight's pretty okay. Allan is probably my favorite. I think Lud and Zalin is a huge pain. But I kind of love how much of a pain it is. I like... And then I think like the problem is all the DLC bosses are so much more hardcore than the non-DLC bosses that your like perception of the game kind of warps. Oh, no way. Interesting. So I didn't even know about that. Interesting. Oh, you mean when you start the fight he stands up and he like gives you time to set up? Yeah, no, I know about that. Cuz you can like buff your weapon or whatever, yeah. Very very fun fight, definitely. We'll kindle this. And then I'll go down to this guy. Yes, no, I agree with that too, yeah. You can White Phantom him, but...
Why not?
I usually like to fight him alone too. Okay, let's see here. Oh no, we do descend. Boom. +6. There we go. Falchion +7. Holy heck, we're dangerous now.
Don't get yourself.
Oh, we need the key. Yeah, there you go. Boom. Okay, cool.
Don't get yourself.
Cool. Awesome. Now we're like unstoppable. Now we're a money machine. Feels so clean like a money machine. Big boys coming with the big trucks. Ow. All these things. Well, let's try this. I want to fight this guy. Oh wow, I'm wrecking him already. No, you're supposed to fight these guys from a range. The easiest way to get punished by these is to try to fight them in melee. Ow. I want the dumb halberd. I'm gonna do the dumb scythe. So we may as well pick that up. Oh, and so we get some souls for that too. Okay, I'm gonna end stream like right now. Everybody. Well, let's buy. We'll buy some stuff here. Thanks for watching.
Don't get yourself.
And there probably will be a stream tomorrow. I don't know. Probably. There actually should be a stream tomorrow, definitely. I gotta get through this game. So there's gonna be a stream tomorrow, and then there's probably gonna be a stream the next day. All the way up until maybe like Friday, Saturday or something. There won't be streams. I don't know. But thank you guys for watching. It's been a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to continuing Dark Souls 1. Have a good night. Yep, you have a good night, dude. Thanks for being here.